And now let's meet the two teams. Firstly, the Glenelg Seahawks. Number 1, Ben Robinson. Number 2, Brodie Nicol. Number 3, Noah Haskett. Number 5, Luke Keesing. Number 6, Dan Evans. Number 8, Patrick Palmer. Number 9, Henry Haskett. Number 10, Griffin Capella. Number 11, Jack Price. Number 12, Stuart Mortimer. Number 13, Hudson Robb. Number 14, Todd Bartlett. Number 15, Ben Lever. Number 17, Jonathan Marinkovic. Number 19, Finn White. And number 20, Cody Watts. Their coach is Nathan Bolton. Assistant coaches are Nigel Morton and Mark Stilgo. Their team manager is Paul Haskett. And their scorer is Brian Bartlett. Let's hear it for the Glenelg Seahawks. Their opponents this afternoon are the Brighton Bombers. Number 1, Mitch Fuss. Number 2, Tom Perkins. Number 4, Zach Parrish. Number 5, Ed Pike. Number 6, Mike Roman. Number 7, Arlen Lim. Number 8, Clint Barker. Number 9, Tom Freeman. Number 10, Doug Brooks. Number 11, Jackson Stock. Number 13, Hamish Mathwin. Number 16, Will Inglis. Number 17, Jack Woodford. Number 18, Matt Fuss. Number 19, Steve Lambert. And number 23, Will Dallison. Their head coach is Andrew Dallison. Assistant coach is Toby Raymond. Bench manager, Anson Carter. Team manager, Lee Attenborough. Assistant manager, Riley Attenborough. And their scorer is Bob Carter. That is the Brighton Bombers. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're able, could you please join the match officials, coaches and players and stand for the Australian National Anthem. We'll now invite the team captains into the middle of the field for the toss of the coin.
And welcome back here to the Australian Lacrosse Network. It is the 2024 Men's State League Grand Final between Brighton and Glenelg. And we just saw a cracking game in the women's. Brighton getting up 6-4 in what was a really entertaining game, really low scoring. But we see these two teams as a whole are perennial when they play each other. And there is never any love lost between Brighton and Glenelg when they play in grand finals. And I'm joined back in the commentary box by a man who knows his lacrosse, Mr. Henry Lawson. Welcome back, mate.
Tony Watts. Good to see you.
Who would have thought I would have found you here? It's just getting over the women's.
They're going to be shooting to the northern end in the opening term. Enjoy this Men's State League Grand Final. For those of you watching on the live stream, I'll hand you back to Tony Watts.
So thank you, Mr. Ben Hook. Does a fantastic job for emceeing our events, and we're lucky to have Ben.
Absolutely.
Just got such a good...
Personally, I feel like we should up our game in terms of our appearance.
I did see that. I thought about bringing the suit out, and then I thought, I don't own one.
Okay. and I can't lend you one. I can't lend you one. No.
I could roll the legs up, I suppose.
Okay. Well, look, we're always looking for improvement,
well,
so
true.
that could be something to focus on.
You reckon?
If you're going to go ESPN, then they're going to have to up the game. Get one of those like checkered jackets with some sort
with
of
shorts
floral.
on underneath
Yes,
it,
or whatever.
underneath the desk.
Yep.
It is.
Party up the top.
But
No,
boy,
no, whatever it is.
there is never an inch given in these games, Henry. You've been involved in many of them.
And look at this. They've gone a long pole. They've
Long
got two
pole.
long poles. They must have two shorties in defence, one shorty in defence, two long poles up here, one in the face-off.
So Lever up against Stock.
I think it's a good idea. Just to
Just
mix
to
it up
try
a
and
little bit right from the get-go.
Unsettle
That's
on the
right.
outer wing there. We've
Long
got
on long. They've also
Fuss
gone
and Palmer.
Yep, long on long. It's a good idea.
They've spent many hours, and on this side here we got Brooks up against Price. And Price started last week with that one-hander, mate. Has he got any
Yep.
party tricks today?
Oh, wow. That's a
As,
really good Jackson stock. That's one. I've got those. I'm doing the stats, remember? I'm doing the
So
face-off
you
stats.
have got the face-off stats. He is going at 100% at the moment, Henry.
Thank you.
He is. As the ball is down with Dallison. He played in that under-18 grand final earlier. And he'll be looking to put a medal around his neck in this one. Up the top to Stock as we see Pike rotate up to the top here. Ball down the back there to Arlen Lim. And just at the feet, Stock with the ball now. Kicks it over here to Brooks with the
playing
shorty matchup.
Open set. See how Tom Freeman starts very high in the crease. He's making space for him to cut into. So they want the ball to be redirected. And there comes Tom. He'll present. There it is. Just presents there. Thing is, he'll just do it 100 times a game.
As we see Lim, ball just fires into the feet of Stock. Stock good enough to
retrieve it. Really developed into a good offensive player now, Jackson Stock. You know, in Australian lacrosse, he's an exceptional face-off guy. But then they also have that ability to attack. Makes a massive difference. That's two passes.
That's over and back.
That's two passes.
And that is over and back. So that will be a Glenelg ball. So the first offensive set as the crowd very parochial this end.
They've just got themselves in a good spot to be heard. It really echoes off of that club room.
So Price with the ball in his stick. We saw his opening goal the other day in the prelim, mate. That one-hander, left-hand or right-hander coming down, popped the top corner. I mean, even as an opposing coach, you must have been.
Yes. I was so pleased, Tony.
Well, not pleased, but you know, to see a skill set of a guy like that.
I know. I just take
it's,
that. That's very true. No,
yeah.
he's developed into a very good player.
As ball as this young man is too. Hutto Rob. Down to the sniper,
So there's just been, I'll tell you what I've noticed right from the get-go. So Hutto, not a perfect pass. Arlen Lim down here, a couple of passes not perfect. But look at that. He's rectified it there. That was a beautiful pass.
And then a little bounce pass, we'll call that one.
Yep.
It wasn't amazing.
No, true.
But, down the back.
Look at Hamish.
And Hamish Mathwin.
Hamish, the Australian box player, will be departing soon. Ed Pike, one of our favourites, under 20 Australian player. Very good, very fast, great kid.
They've just...
He's probably not a kid anymore, is he? But great.
They were offside there. So there's CBOs on the bench, and I think Glenelg were actually offside there. The Brighton guys are screaming for it.
Maybe they're playing it like women's lacrosse. Oh, it didn't matter. We got back on side, so it's okay.
I give them two
Here we
guys,
go.
give
Look
them
at
two
this.
guys
He's
in
going.
the box as we see Pike with the ball.
The Glenelg defender,
And
Beaver.
this is where...
Here's Griff on Arlen Lim.
And he's not out there at the moment.
Jack on Doug. So what are they? They're kind of like a 2-2-2. But they're a lot of separation in the crease.
Lambert.
They're isolating Noah. Yeah, not a bad.
Right.
Noah's defence is not terrible.
Fires and that one's gone.
Oh, and they're going to have first on here.
They are going to get
first on. Yeah.
And Pat Palmer, and the crowd starts up again. So Pat Palmer, he's doesn't mind running the ball out, but he gives it over to his brother there.
So there's Henry Haskett. He's the new Matt Fuss.
Oh, Jack Price just flexing muscle down there. That's something that he has really worked on in his game.
Has been working on his physique. Yes.
Price up against Matt Fuss. That is correct. Matt Fuss with a long stick down there.
So Noah Haskett, they went to try to go through Noah there. He's not a terrible defender, Noah.
As we just...
he did a good job there. Don't know why. Don't know how we got stuck down there, but anywho.
So, ball down the back here.
Henry Haskett.
Haskett.
Got it. There's a
really
shorty match up here.
Shorty mid defender.
He has. He has been really good this year. He was really good against Sturt. Unfortunately,
he was pivotal in that.
Was.
Oh, gets top side.
Oh wow!
Pops it away.
Oh, and he's pumped.
And Henry Haskett gets
pumped.
the first.
Look at that.
And that brought the crowd into it out here at East Torrens Paynham Lacrosse Club.
Just a little shimmy.
As we see here on the replay, Haskett
short stick match. So who's he going against there? Doug Brooks is a pretty good short stick defender.
Just gets top side and allows him, and there's no other slide coming there.
Yeah.
And Henry Haskett gets the first for Glenelg.
Yep. Henry Haskett has been very good. Unfortunately, imminently going to move over to the States to be with his soon-to-be wife.
Yep.
So he'll be a sore loss for not just Glenelg, but for lacrosse in Australia, unfortunately. Here we go. So Finn White up against Jack Woodford here. They've gone back to the traditional.
Finn White has been very good.
He has. Look, that's a nice ground ball too.
That's the bit of his game that, for me, has improved out of sight.
It has. Well, he started to focus on lacrosse rather than kayaking.
Yeah.
He's still heavily involved in kayaking.
Well, I'll tell you what he does with the kayaking is he goes through some rough waters, and he does that with ground balls here. He got a couple last week.
Have you been working on that line?
No, I haven't. But
that just came to you.
And we've got a flag down here as the flag down is there. So we've got an interference call.
Okay.
Interference
I didn't see what that was.
seconds.
So that's Zach Parrish
Going
young guy.
on, Parrish there.
Okay, so let's have a look at this man up. What they've been doing is just the boring same old rotation that teams like to do. Not the old 1-4-1.
Not 1-4-1 rotation.
Anyway. And then they'll call this thing called extra, where they'll set a couple of cutters coming through.
Yep.
They do look for the cutters.
They do indeed. So Bartlett finds himself on the left-hand corner. So unusual.
Oh, they're playing a 1-3-2. They're just playing a freelance 1-3-2.
But,
I love that.
Yep.
I love it.
So just
get them rotating.
That was just for you, I think, Henry.
Yeah.
Just to say, Henry might be commentating this. He knows what we're doing. No, he doesn't.
No, now they've changed up.
There
One's
we
come
go.
out.
One's come out.
Now they're into the rotation.
Yep,
there's a little
rotation.
Yep.
Kicks around. Fires.
Sniper!
And I'll tell you
Not much
what,
of an angle there.
whoever that is down there, get there. I'm looking for a fine leg because they filtered that really well down there.
So it's a turnover, no backup. So that's 2 turnovers due to no backups.
So as ball comes out. And back down in the back corner with Dallison.
Sorry, I was just doing my...
And ball up here to Pike.
Oh, sorry, I was just doing my face-off stats. I can't do 2 things at once here.
And ball back up the top here. That is Fuss. Kicks the ball down there to Dallison. Dallison, as Keesing has to come out to him. To Lim. And we've got a full rotation there. And looking to attack from the back down here.
Yep. Get a field here. They're in their classic sort of circle offense here. Tom, high crease. Drive the top, kick to X, cycle through X. I know, it's just a process that works.
Save from Watts.
Yeah. Good shot from Mitch over his shoulder. He's very good at that shot. You see Cody came out just to cut down that angle. He does that a lot.
He knew that was
coming. Well, it's either going to come or it's going to kick. Kick to X. Jack, again, that's 2 clearances for Jack now.
So.
Oh, he looks like he's, no, looked like he was loading up there.
And just one-handed, just says, boys.
Yep.
I've done my shift.
My shift, yep.
And he goes, morning, Sam. Morning, Ralph.
And here comes
For
Todd.
all those past the age of...
I remember. So Zach's, he's presenting quite nicely here. Ben's a good player up here. Oh, here we go. Uddo, he's got top side. The shot's going to come.
Fires down.
Oh, that's a save. That's
Good
a nice
save there for Chippy.
Yep.
That's his first of the game.
Yep. Got to bounce it. Maybe some word Hutto up. The bounce is really good.
So ball finds itself in the stick of Clint Barker. Barker with numbers coming on. Mathwin just trying to get some space on Henry Haskett. And Barker just waiting, and they've got a match up there they're talking about, and Lambert fires over the outer side here. And Barker again looks to get in. Oh, puts under pressure there.
But they're going to get away with
it. As Hamish...
Is he going to push it? No.
Just comes out of that. Could have been ugly, but it turned out fortuitous for the Bombers here.
It did. Good ride there from Glenelg. Put some pressure on them.
As Arlen Lim gives it to Will Dallison, who gives it back here to Mitch Fuss.
Okay, they're going to go this. They don't.
They
everyone
don't
thinks
rate,
Todd's not a
Todd
Todd is
Bartlett
not. He's not a terrible defender, mate. When he commits to it, he's not a terrible defender. Look at that. That's good.
That's good on the
That's
hips
right.
and over the top, and this could turn over here.
Ouch.
Oh,
yeah,
there
that was always going to happen.
There was a check coming there
Ouch.
from Capella.
Watch. Step down's coming.
Yep,
Step down.
Oh,
Yeah.
Macklin
Yeah.
fires one off the deck and had some bounce on that. Just didn't take the stick out of his hand down the
Let me
back there
see.
of that big
Was that just
check.
a hedge or was it a slide? So Todd's. So that would have
needed to
hurt.
take stick
But
out of hand.
Speed. So he has to.
Just missed
I
and
guess.
just off that turf.
Yeah.
Got a bit of bounce out here on that turf. Mathman,
Maybe you should bounce it.
maybe.
Yeah.
Over the shoulder, even, Henry. So, Mathman,
Jeez, they just created a goal out of nothing there almost, didn't they? Really?
they did indeed. And could have been trouble because out the back was looking like it could be a turnover. As Stock picks the ball up.
Okay.
He's up against Palmer in there. And now the pressure comes on Stock. So, but releases down here to Doug Brooks. Doug Brooks down to Lim. And Lim is picked up by Mortimer. As Ed Pike just gets some camera time in front of us. Ball up to Stocky. And yeah, you're right, Jackson Stock given the opportunity. He'll shoot from that 15-metre arc too.
He will. He's not afraid. No.
Certainly doesn't leave anything in the tank when he does.
No.
So Stock receives the ball back.
He doesn't overthink it. He doesn't overthink lacrosse.
So little rotation looking to go on the shorty, but
And
has
he'll kick this. Good defence.
Oh,
Oh, you
flag
see, that's
down.
just unnecessary, Marty.
That's,
Anyway, I didn't say that. Shush.
Too
Sends
high.
to.
I think he's got him high. He's going to get him for a cross check or a hold here, is he? A hold. Got him high. Fair enough. High call and only a hold. So literally just had the stick sort of up around the neck area. Fair enough call for a hold. And now we get to see a man-up opportunity here for the Brighton Bombers.
They've sent Lucas in as a man-down specialist.
Well, they've got number 9 in there, who's a man-down specialist in the crease.
He is.
And he doesn't...
Just
even
needs
with,
a sniff. Just needs a sniff.
Even with someone hanging off his back half
So
the time.
they drop out Jack.
Yep.
So they've stretched out a little bit. They're
again.
going to rotate. There's a 5-man rotation happening here. Luke's going.
Yep.
They're going to get quickly to the crease. Just
Good
a
work
step.
from
It's a
Luke.
hitch.
Fires
Yeah,
and
it's a good save.
Good save
It's a
there
good
from
save.
Cody.
Good save.
Up top and little fake and gives it to Palmer. Palmer gives it back to Watts. So another good save there from and kicks up to Keesing. Keesing is going to run into Dallison as we see one open
here we
up
go.
here, and there we go.
So Beaver doesn't mind getting forward, and Ben's over here. The sniper's here.
As-
Good defence there, Willing. That's just to get him below
But still rotation.
GLE. That was well done.
And I like the from the young man down there, and Dan Fuss just says, "Oi, you go back there and we'll settle it down. We'll play some offense." Good work there though from the long stick there in lever.
Is that the first man up that we've had?
That's the first one we've
Yep,
had
good. I'm going to keep track of that as well. Man ups.
for Brighton.
Man up
We
conversion.
had one down the other end,
And that was
but that was turned over.
unsuccessful
Yep.
as well. Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
So they've both had one and
Yep.
both
Yeah. I'm going to keep track
turned
of
over
that.
one. So
Ben.
Ball.
Here we go. So Henry Haskett initiating
Haskett.
through the wing position. They're going in there.
slide comes early, so there's a player
three-man
open here.
weave,
And
three-man
look at
weave.
Noah
Luke will
on the
get-
bottom corner.
Luke wants to get top side.
So Noah Haskett on that bottom corner there. That slide came really early to that
Here they go
double.
again. So Dan's up high. They're just getting themselves set up. 3 lefties on the field at the moment. Great balance. 3 lefties, 3 righties.
Have we got any good 90s? So out here with Keesing, up against Brooks. Looks to start the play.
Oh, Hutto coming
Does.
from. Oh,
Rob.
he's looking good.
Looks.
That's a good look there.
Finds.
Just keep grinding that. Will Inglis, nice little approach. He focuses on his approach.
And Robertson, he focuses on putting him in the top corner. He does, given the opportunity. Does the sniper. Out to here. And ball
Very
comes
methodical. They're methodical here. This is what they're looking for.
down the back. Oh, Keesing gets around.
Oh, he has too.
Tink off the bar
Luke-
goes Keesing.
Luke Keesing.
Turning back a clock.
He's like, eternal, isn't he? Isn't he eternal? He just rises for these occasions, doesn't
I
he?
didn't know he still had that pace in him without doing a calf.
What he does is he just does his little part normally.
So you see here, The speed he took off with there, he was going to the cage as soon as he got it.
So there's where the work's done, right there.
But what about
And a
the
good
finish,
great
off
finish.
that right-hand bar
Yeah,
back into the back corner?
So you kind of call that a slip pick. I guess it was a pick that wasn't used and just confused the defenders. That's all it takes, as Peter Brown would say, to get your hands free at X.
That it does. Keesing.
Here we go. Long pole.
Gets
Ben
his.
Lever's back in there. He's got a good contest this time.
And
Wow.
ball to be won.
And Matt
Ball
Fuss
is
hasn't
on
come
the
through
deck,
with it.
And out it comes.
Oh, he's strong.
Jackson Stock
He's
quick
strong,
off the
isn't he?
mark. Just needs to pick it
well
up. Does now. Still going to be under pressure here is Stock with Lever. And they work it out on this outer side.
So that was exactly what Glenelg need to do in the face-off. They're going to come up with a few of those. They need to put that pressure, but make it hard work for Jackson. The 20-minute quarters we're playing here, by the end of the game, he could just be gassed if they keep going through here. Of course, they've got Jack Woodford, but they'll be hesitant to go with Jack, I think.
So Marenkovic on
Jono.
as Mathwin looks to
Get him down the angle.
go down again. Looks to set that little two-man
So what are
game
they gonna
down
do?
here.
Yep.
Good work there. Slips the pick there from Price. And ball gets out to Mitch
To
Fuss.
William. Back to Hamish.
And this is
They're
the
going to go
one-
through here, yeah.
And this is
Oh,
where
they've
you
sloughed
watch.
they've sloughed off plenty here. Look at
this
this.
is the one
He's
where you're-
halfway there already, Mortimer.
You watch for Tom here because that's the one. He just opens up in that centre, doesn't he?
Yep.
Gets about
You don't want to
half a
come off
metre.
of him. You don't want someone. You want someone else to go.
Yep.
Or have a very good two.
So ball
Here
down
we go.
the back here
What are
with
they playing?
Lim. Arlen Lim.
Sliding from the crease. Sliding from the crease.
And that's
oh,
going to be a hold call.
Really?
Yep, absolutely. Got hooked up and under. Looks down the bottom corner. Good slide
Good
there.
price.
Little
Yeah.
BTB over the back, and that's going to go out of bounds. And we're going to have a hold call here
Okay.
on Jack Price
Jack Price.
for a hold.
How was that? Can you explain to me how that was a hole?
Well, he got hooked up and under, and he was lifting him. So
So that's
it's gonna
perfect.
be a
That's
hold.
perfect short stick defence.
Yeah, it's still going to be a hold. In the rule book of.
So are we being dictated on how the game's played? Okay.
So, but it's 30 seconds.
Okay, so they're in
Henry.
a. Is that a
Not a
1-4-1?
lifetime.
They're in a 1-4-1.
They're in a 1-4-1 at the moment.
Don't
yeah.
get me excited, Tony.
And this is where, again, Freeman just popping off here, a left or right, as we see Woodford in there. A
Oh
little
no, the
rotation
pop out. Now they're
Looks down
rotating.
to the
Good.
bottom corner.
Henry will rotate.
Over the backside. Good save from Watts again.
In the crease.
Watts with the save, but in the crease. And
That was a good man up play. They were just a fraction off of scoring there.
it was that high pass that just didn't
Yeah, it
quite
just
help
wasn't.
him
It
out.
has to be on the money. Yeah.
But Freeman opened up there as well, Freeman.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Yeah.
So Watts with the ball, and we've got 3 minutes and 3 seconds left in the first term of this men's State League Grand Final. Cody Watts brings the ball up.
Yeah. They recognise that they just clear through Henry, and that's the right thing to do. Just present back to him, Henry. If he puts it in the right spot.
So Cody Watts still assessing what he's got out there.
Jack could present.
And little going to set, almost looks like Todd's about to set
There
a
it
little
is.
pick. Good outlet there to Dan
Good,
Evans.
patient, clear. Not dissimilar to that one we saw Woodville execute earlier
Exactly,
today.
yeah. And Bartlett will bring the ball into attack for Glenelg.
Oh, he likes this matchup. He's got top side. His hands are
And
free. He's got the
Freeze.
shot away.
And
Good save.
from
Good
Chippy.
save. That was like a 15-second possession. They probably needed a little bit more possession there.
And ball hits
Matt
the deck.
Fuss.
Matt Fuss.
Oh.
And that could be turned over here. No, it's not. Opportunity for Lim. So fast man break here. Looks to stop. Does up the top. And save again
Wow.
there.
Beautiful save.
So
They just need a bit of
and that's
calm the farm right now.
and Paddy Palmer will look up and find Dan Evans up the top. Yeah, Steve Lambert, you know what, grand final, first quarter, probably not the shot from 15 metres when you've just managed to turn the ball over.
Well, I mean, and Todd probably liked that matchup. But sometimes you just need to take some air out of the game. You just need to get settled.
So the ball comes down here with Keesing. We've already seen Keesing take the ball by the horns and off he went.
Is he looking for another MVP? Is that what he's looking for, Tony?
Well, he's got Dallison at the moment.
Oh, and he's got a good step here. Now he's going to have his head up looking for someone.
Looks up,
No,
finds
kick it.
Haskett
To
up the top
Sniper.
of the Robinson. Looks down the bottom. Oh, little inside step. rolls down and over.
Oh.
That's not far off. But Dallison picks the ball up under massive pressure. Dallison drops the ball. Still there. Oh, good interception nearly there from Evans. And that's a loose ball
That's
there.
what
And
was wrong
he's
with
going to
that?
get done for
For what? For bodying near the ball?
illegal body for one because his head was down on the ball. And called quickly there.
All right, here we go.
by
So
Edwards.
both teams are they're none from 2 in their man up. Brighton.
So he was on the ground and head down, and that's what he's called him for.
Fair
He's
enough.
hit him high.
I've moved on, Tony. It's
Yep.
okay.
And
They start on 1 for 1. Jack will pop. I love the mechanics. Jack will pop out in the bottom left. No,
or
they're
are
going
they
to do it the other
out
side.
left?
Yeah, they're doing the
gonna
other
do it
side.
the other side.
Yeah.
No, they're coming back this way.
No,
So here it comes. Here it comes. Here comes
Yeah.
Woodford.
Yeah, there you
Woodford
go.
about to step out.
no, they're sticking with a 1 for 1.
Okay.
They're-
Here it is.
they're-
Here it is.
Yep, here he pops.
I'm waiting for
Here he
it.
pops.
There it is.
Just took a while,
There's
didn't
the
it?
pop.
Yeah.
There's the pop.
There it
Down the back.
Yeah.
Draw it up.
And Tom, and to
Freeman
Tom, and to
inside.
Tom.
Oh, and Freeman just
So,
finished.
That's right.
Yep.
Just
And,
like that.
Freeman gets the equaliser. So
Good execution, wasn't that?
Fremo
Hey,
gets
let's watch
his
that again.
first.
This is, Tom's been living on this for years. He just holds his space so he can move into that space. He put the ball in the right spot. It's impossible to stop
impossible to
almost.
stop.
That's right. Yeah.
Yep.
Get the goalie turning, really makes it hard for the goalie.
But again, another man-up goal.
Yeah. Well, that's their first
that's
man-up
their
goal.
first man-up goal.
Yeah.
So they're talking about winning. There's limited time in this clock, and there's a penalty on there. So 20 seconds we're hearing on. So they need to win the ball here to
Oh, he's got
Brighton.
in there to disrupt.
Ball,
Oh, yeah, they had
and
a
they'll
loose,
just hold
yeah.
the ball.
Yeah, well done.
Oh no, 15 seconds. They're going to push it.
Are they?
Yep,
They are.
absolutely going to push. And I heard the hold, and then.
Oh, sorry, I thought you meant 15 seconds in there.
Yeah, there's limited time left in this quarter,
Yep.
and it will run out with the penalty in the box still. So we'll see Brighton and Glenelg 2-2 in the first quarter, and we'll see Brighton start with the ball in the second quarter with that penalty still sitting with possession.
So I've got some face-off stats for you.
All right, hit me
Okay.
with them.
Jackson Stock, he's 4 wins from 4 face-offs. He's 100%. Now, what's his name? Beaver. Beaver's taken 3 and lost 3. So that little project's not working.
So that's
at the
0%
moment.
by me.
It is, that's right. So we're just looking at that project. That's what I was considering. Finn White is 1-1.
1-1.
And Jack's lost 1.
Okay, and we'll look at the replays on the goal scorers here. This was
Oh, yeah, just come above top side.
Haskett.
Finished, yep.
just, and he liked it. He liked his own work there.
He did, he was
Hey,
pumped. Always getting
If you
go,
can't
you've got to
pump
be
your
pumped.
own tyres,
That's right. Who else is going to do it for you?
You shouldn't drive.
Right, you've got to get the RAA to come in.
And this was
So it
Mathman.
came with an axe there. They just put him out of position, really, unfortunately. And
Nearly
then
gets
Todd
kicked
probably
off.
had to commit there, and there was no second side for Todd. I'll cut him some slack there. Someone else should have been supporting him.
And then down the other end, Keesing went, actually, you know what?
Yeah, I could do
I
this.
bought new shoes
I
and
could
I've
do
got
this.
afterburners. And literally did
just-
that off that
yeah,
right-hand
yeah,
pipe.
yeah.
And then we see this man up. We were waiting for it, Henry.
We called it.
We knew where it was happening.
Oh,
And,
thank you.
and then just down the bottom, and Cody nearly getting a foot to it, but
Just
not to be.
So if they're playing a 5-man rotation, they just missed that other rotation from the other bottom corner to get into the crease.
Yep.
Even if he's coming across, that's a really hard spot to get to as he's breaking down towards the left-hand pipe.
It is indeed. And as far as shots go, we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 shots for Brighton,
Right?
4 saves. And on the other side, we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 shots.
8 to 4.
2 saves from Chippy.
Chippy.
So he's going at 50%.
Both goalies are going about 50%, is that
Yep,
right?
yep.
Yeah. So they are starting in their man up. Let's see if they just do the same thing. No, it's all
No,
even now.
released now.
Yep.
So 6 on 6 it is.
But what are they going to...
But Dallison kicks the ball up here to Brooks, and Brooks will find it over there to Pike. And Pike says, I'll give it to the offensive player in Jack Woodford. He must be enjoying the release down into the offensive end after battling in the centre for so long.
Yeah.
Now being able to relinquish that to
Yeah, to Jackson.
Jackson Stock.
Talk about converted face-off guys. Look at Dan Evans. He used to be a face-off guy. Now he's a strict right-hand attack.
Yep. As tries to go under, does.
Oh,
Good save again from Watts.
And in the crease.
And in the crease.
Yep.
And Cody arguing that, I don't know what he was arguing about there, but
I think he was just pointing to the crease.
Another save there for Cody.
Arlen got in and under there, had a good opportunity.
Well, he beat the defender there.
So they're playing 3 down in their ride, Brighton, or are they just, or is it just so happens that Jack got the ball and so they sent a short stick to him?
Yeah, I think they've just sent out a short stick to him.
So Henry's here, just promote the ball.
And they've got Zach Parrish in front of him as well. And if he beats Parrish...
Well, Jack doesn't really think about who's standing. He's so confident at the moment, I think he'll go on anyone.
Yep. So ball up the top here with Henry Haskett. Already has 1 goal for this grand final game. As you see, the shadows just start to encroach over this field. It's a beautiful day down here at the East Torrens Payneham Lacrosse Club, and we hope you're enjoying the live free lacrosse on the Australian Lacrosse Network.
Okay, here's that matchup. Shorties at X.
So
Jack's bringing a long pole to the party. Not sure that's what you want to do.
And he now wants the ball back. There's a switch being made.
Yeah, he does. Oh, I doubt Ed Pike's a terrible defender.
Keesing.
He's doing well there to deny it.
Keesing looking to get inside. Not there. Rolls around. Looks up top.
Oh, Dan is lurking.
And he's Keesing's seen something and sees
they're still trying to get the ball to Jack. Go set a pick on him. I'll stop coaching.
So Keesing up the top here, looking to use his
they made
motors.
a good change there. They did that well, Brighton. Good on-field communication. They got Doug Brooks onto Lucas.
Noah Haskett comes
that might be a hold. Is it a hold?
No call.
Hold.
And that could be a hold too. Looks down and fires, and that goes out of bounds. So a no call there. So ball down with Pike.
They're pressing here as well.
Doug Brooks
Glenelg's
opens
pressing
up in the middle and kicks it there to Fuss. Fuss over to Brooks now. And ball will find its way into the offensive end for Brighton. Capella just making his way back down there and picks up Brooks now. So ball on the outer side. And just waiting for some substitutions here at Brighton as Doug Brooks has done power of work, comes off sucking in some oxygen.
Well, that's a two-way midi for you. Does his shift, comes off.
Lambert.
Expended himself.
Little look inside, good switch, but just gets lost there, does Capella.
Oh, they just lose there.
And that one's over and
there's
out.
A shot. That's a shot. You recording that shot there, Tony?
I am recording that shot, mate.
They just lost their communication breakdown there. It's okay to pass players off. You just got to be the other guy's got to be ready to receive it.
And ball.
Good quick feet.
Oh, someone gets dumped in the middle and a flag down in the middle. And Cody with another big save.
Yeah.
So there's only one flag, but there was a interference call down there, and that will go on Capella, I think. Again, just they just can't afford to in these sort of games to be giving away cheap penalties like that. Even if they're 30 seconds, they work the ball well, Brighton.
I feel like I might have missed a man up, I reckon. I've only got them for 3 man ups. We've had more than that, haven't they?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So, ball back up the top here to Pike. Pike kicks it over to Brooks. Brooks down the bottom, fires. Oh, that's a good shot. Dallison off the deck, and Cody's just talking to his defence about what he didn't like about that. We'll see here on the replay. That was a really good shot from Dallison.
It is a good shot. Bouncing. He's probably had the advantage of watching it play out. Oh, look at the angle there. Far out.
Does not have much angle at all there, Dallison, but he's using that bounce to perfection.
Yeah.
And we got Brighton now.
Cody probably had his foot outside of the pipe. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like just outside of the pipe rather than on the pipe.
Yep. And we've got a 3-2 ball game.
Yeah. But it's all
But
down
man
to
up
man.
again.
It's all down to man up. That's right.
So that's their second man up goal.
Here they go. They're going Beaver. No, they've got Pat going in there now.
And we're going to have a hold, are we? A kicking the ball. So that's going to go to Brighton as well.
Yeah.
So just kicking the stick was the call. Simultaneous penalties. Reface. So So
he gets a bit grumpy, Chippy, doesn't he?
he does indeed.
Yeah.
But he's obviously, there's better communication to just, you know what, we're not going to talk to the officials. We're not going to do that. And Chippy was the one going, oi, boys.
Hey, oh, good.
We've talked to this as a group.
He's matured. Pat has just won that face-off.
That is a face-off. And Beaver picks the ball up.
Promote it.
Needs to find it now.
Oh, wow.
Jeez,
that's clever.
That's a good little
That was very
pass
clever.
up. Opportunity here again from Haskett. Can step in.
Oh,
Just
knocked down from Parrish, was it?
Knocked down straight back to him. And putting under pressure, just running through. Oh, there's been one and Price. That was through the back. And
Good contest here.
3-on-1 there, and a great pick up there from Inglis.
It was.
Will Inglis puts them in. Dallison already just got one. Looks to go again. And Cody Watts with another big save and one in the crease there too. As ball comes back the other way, and we're going to have a whistle on the play. And the CBO's even getting involved out here.
Why was that a turnover?
I think they said they were talking about offside.
Oh, right.
So the CBO, but big save there again from Code in the cage. Dallison certainly found his way to a shooting space.
To the cage, yeah. He has a knack of doing that.
As we see Mathwin just come on the field and take the ball straight away. And we see Woodford follow him. Little flip, no, doesn't find it. And kicks the ball down the bottom corner there to Pike. Arlen Lim with the ball. Up to the speedster in Woodford. Back down to Pike.
Sorry, I was listening. Sorry, you just wanted to make sure I was listening, didn't you?
Lambert, he goes in little circles.
Yeah, not against Henry. He's not. He's good. Oh, here we go, speedster. Again. He's going to go straight line him. No,
Capella
no.
with the body, looks down,
He's
looking in.
They've done.
That's over the top.
They were just looking for that. It's slow motion. You watch Tom, you know it's coming, but you can't stop it.
And
that's a shot.
Out it goes.
Yep.
I'm all over that now.
Yeah, sorry, mate. Yep.
So,
now here it comes again.
Pike down the back, fires, and that one's gone wide. And Brighton with the back up again. So Mathwin looks to take on Keesing. Looks to...
Just drives him at GLE. The redirect down to Jack. Tom lurks. Shot's coming. Nice.
Oh, just leans in, does Mathwin. There's the box move.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? He just stands out complete from the rest of the players, doesn't he?
Does indeed.
Yeah, I play box lacrosse.
Yeah. So Lynn to Woodford. And they're looking to take Capella on here. Or at least get
that's
him
Beaver, I think.
Yeah, no. But they're getting
him in there.
Capella into a position where they're looking to either he has to slide off.
Approach.
Oh, that's a great double.
That's good slide.
And just need to win the ball.
Stuart Mortimer, the most.
That's a turnover, and that should be a penalty. Cody's screaming for it down there. He's just whacked him straight across the back. As another turnover for Brighton.
Stuart Mortimer. That was a really good slide.
Good
aggressive, double. That's right.
Ball back up the top to Keesing.
Stuart Mortimer, gangly looking defender, strangely effective.
I thought
is
you
the
were
way
going to say he's a gang leader. I'm thinking.
No,
in a defensive end.
No, that was in his younger days. No, he's just strangely effective, is what I wanted to say.
Well, I can say at the moment, Price hasn't really stepped in to do much at the moment.
Daniel's there.
Yeah. And on cue.
Yeah.
He just doesn't
so this is
keep out of the game much.
This is Glenelg's thing, and it's so simple. Just drive and kick it to Dan, who steps off of the crease and presents and catches and releases. Like, again, simple lacrosse.
Well, you saw that through ball there and just through the 5-hole there of Chippy.
Yeah.
And away it went. Really good, really good.
So Dan has benefited this year from having two lefties. You know, normally it's a lefty at the end of the line who just cleans up.
Yep.
Well, in this team,
right.
Dan.
And we're going to have a timeout charged Glenelg here. They got one in the... that's an interesting timeout.
Who called that?
Glenelg.
Maybe they... I don't know.
Maybe
they thought the momentum's going too well.
I mean, a 1-goal momentum, probably
I don't know. Man.
okay.
I just work here.
Yep. The
Have they called a timeout this half though?
No.
Yeah? That's their first one,
That's
so they've got them to burn.
Yeah, they have.
Well, what's
but
how much time?
I was
9
looking.
minutes,
I was
yeah.
looking to see whether there was anyone in the penalty box then when they called it.
Oh right,
But there
okay, yeah,
wasn't.
right.
And we are. But what we do have here is a 3-all ball game, and just like the women's game, is a good contest so far.
Can it? You get so you got the overtime wrong in the women's game. Maybe that's going to happen in the men's game.
Oh, golden goal in the men's game.
Yeah, we'll be here. We'll have to turn all the
car
lights on. Everyone have to turn their
everyone
lights
turn
on.
their car lights on like in the old days with
That's
the
right.
cars around the outside.
That's
and just
right.
a little bit of, we can. And a couple of people online at the moment. Timmy Hornbuckle says, let's go Brighton. Number 8 is my boy. So big shout out. Kath O'Malley says O'Malley's rooting for Brighton. Go Tom Freeman. So keeping the family thing going on there.
It's quite, yeah.
Colleen with already a medal round her neck.
Yes. She'd be expecting the same to come home with Tom.
And Michael Shido is watching.
Oh yeah, well over there. I saw Mike earlier.
He must have the earpiece in listening. He must know that Robert Lawson is on the mic
right.
with me
That's
today.
right. Hey, here we go. Beaver v Stock.
Well,
So Jackson Stock has lost one face-off today.
and that was to Beaver.
Okay. It was. No, it was Pat actually. It was Pat.
Oh, it was?
And sorry, it's Pat in the face-off. I'd take that all back.
Okay, so
Oh, he's redeemed himself now. He's got it.
he's still going at 50% though. So an opportunity here for Brighton quickly. Oh, puts it away.
Oh, I didn't see it.
And Ed Pike just stepped inside from about 14 metres and just off the deck. All of these bounce shots, as we watch the replay here, you just watch the ball comes down to Pike. Pike sort of steps in up against the shorty defender, gets to about 13 and just fires. There's a definite thought process about shooting the ball on the deck today.
Absolutely. We called it early.
Because it's
It's got a great bounce. Glenelg had a short stick down there because they've got 2 longies coming off, one off the wing, one in the face-off. So Ed just took advantage of that. Got a step high, got into the top side and got it away.
And 4-3 it is. So good work there from.
Dan went early
we're
there.
going to
Doesn't
have
matter. They already had possession. That's not a penalty.
An illegal procedure.
Yeah, just gives him a free
But what it does
substitution.
do is it gets him off the field quickly.
Yeah. So that's another win.
So doing a good job in there is Jackson Stock.
That was Lever that took that face-off.
It
I
was
believe, yeah.
Lever indeed. And ball up the top here. As comes down here to Dallison. Dallison.
Wide circle again. Tom lurking.
So up the top to Pike.
Yep. Get through. Drive.
Brooks.
Initiate.
Everything's on the shorties
He'll
here.
kick it. Oh, didn't kick to the far side.
Fires it up lim. He's just got one. He's looking
Oh,
for
Ed
another.
Pike.
Good
Wow,
save.
good save. That's a very
That's
good
a
save.
very good save.
That was a very good save. Has he got some sun in his eyes in that angle there as well?
I reckon
potentially?
they are working down there for those. Exactly that, Henry. I reckon that's right where
that was a good shot. It was Ed Pike again, I think it was. Yeah.
was Pike.
Over the shoulder. Great technique.
And you look at where the shadows, well, as the clouds come over now, I can't see any shadows.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, if he bounced that a metre out, it would have gone in.
Oh,
Yeah.
save again. That's off the foot of Watts.
Who's
And,
that?
goes out of bounds.
Will.
And another save. He gets his feet in the way occasionally, Cody.
He did that against Sturt last week.
And that ball is turned over as Freeman doesn't quite handle the ball given to him.
Oh, Hutto wants it. He's keen. Eager.
Cody's just like,
Yeah.
boys,
Calm the farm.
let's just find the right one. Here comes
John
Johnny
Elber coming to the
Marinkovic.
box.
He's
See if
coming
they get
off.
an advantage out of here. No.
Bartlett.
No.
No.
Zach will shut that down.
Yep.
Couple of under-18s there. Tom Perkins on the field with Zach Parrish as well. Will Dallison down there.
And there it is. Great outlet. And finds Toddy Bartlett. You just saw the
Good pass.
the games there and they came off. So Zach Parrish on the ball here with Bartlett. Bartlett looks up the top, finds Hutto Robb. Hutto Robb just
There we go. That's the old.
does his man in
Oh.
from an error. That's not the shooting angle that Todd is looking for.
He's taken them before.
I remember my Star Wars days. This is not the droid you're looking for. And ball back up the top here to Evans. Evans, highest goal scorer for Glenelg this season, has 43 goals to his name.
How many assists?
Does have a couple of assists as well.
Like 2, you reckon?
Oh. And this is the
Oh,
inside
the old roll.
looks
Yeah,
out,
no,
double
steps off.
comes,
Yep.
looks up.
Kick it. And
Oh,
again,
there is
he's going to
again.
step down on this one.
Fires
Oh.
and over the back.
Geez, you feel like you're really close to the action down here, don't you?
You do
I
indeed.
kind of like it at this end of the field.
So
Dan has that little inside, doesn't work, comes back topside and gets an opportunity.
the two number 2s on each other.
Yeah, Brody loves a dodge on a short stick at the bottom right. That's his go-to move.
Hutto
Yep.
fires the ball down right at Toddy's feet, just testing the hamstrings as well.
Todd's interested here as well.
Oh, there's almost, if the other one was a hold,
Zealous.
that one's very close. So up the top here, fires, and that one's out the back, and that's going to be backed up there by Noah Haskett, as that one has gone all the way out of the road, and the one that's given back to him has gone just about as far from the official. It says.
So about 5 minutes to go.
So
Important possession for Glenelg here.
So Brody Nickel with the ball here.
They've made a substitution. They've got Jack on.
They've got Jack Price on.
Yep. Brody's going to double
that's
down.
Just a terrible pass. Under pressure, that is a terrible pass. That's a turnover.
The idea was good.
But the execution, the hangman has talked. So ball kicked over here to Barker from Brooks. And they'll look to just bring this ball out. So, yeah, 4:50 to go in the second quarter. Bring some speed down.
Here we go, Mitch Fuss, just doing what his brother used to do.
And be the ball taxi.
That's right, that's right.
But
it is, you know, I don't love that clear. I prefer, and see how they've zoned off here, Glenelg, effectively. So they're making them work for this. You know, and every time they make a pass down here, there's a chance it goes out of bounds.
But good work here from Noah. He's certainly.
Yep, that's right.
But we needed better work.
And now there's pressure here on this long pole. Oh, good outlet. Well done.
Yep. But they're certainly running to the
Oh,
ball.
and
We're going to have a
timeout.
timeout here to Brighton with about 4 minutes and 20 and change probably.
Just a settler, you reckon?
Yep.
Just using it because they got it potentially.
Well, 4-3 is the score. It is just about to get to half time here. Brighton, why not use it?
Yeah,
Set something up, get their right players
on the field. Yeah,
on the field.
Is this the? I probably wouldn't have used it. I reckon I might have used it a little bit closer to the end of the quarter, or maybe there's a dodgy possession. You know, you need to call on a possession call.
You have those dodgy possessions.
But
so
yeah, anyhow. So is this the third timeout for this half? Am I right in saying that? So this game's going to go even longer. These guys are going to use all of their timeouts.
Yeah. So
I think Glenelg have had one.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah, so they'll
they called the one when I
right.
thought that there was a penalty on the clock after scoring that last goal.
So I bet they called another one.
They stopped their own momentum.
Well, it was only one goal, Tony, remember?
It's still momentum.
Yeah. What defines momentum?
If someone gives you an inch, take a mile,
and that's momentum.
Why not let them catch up?
Yeah.
You know. So yes, it's back into the offensive end here for Brighton. And Timmy Hornbuckle says Chippy. He's liking Chippy's work online at the moment. And Brody Doolan says, "Let's go, Ed. I love you."
Who?
I don't know.
Ed.
Brody Doolan says Ed Pike.
Oh, sorry, I thought
about.
Right. Yeah.
Yep. I mean,
he's got a bit of a fan club. He'd have a few fans back in Victoria still.
Yeah. But he's just. I see he's asking for. Might have to go and see him, do some work on the.
Oh, mate, get in. It's great.
Mate.
It's great value.
Yeah.
Actually, I've been to that place. I go to see one of his bosses. Been seen him for years, and I've gone into that location. It's fantastic service.
Well, why wouldn't you?
You should support Ed Pike as well. He puts his hand up to help out as well. He's been interested in helping out with the under-20 boys.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
And we see Fuss come around and just fire that ball to the right-hand side there.
Simple across. Just gets his shoulder topside, gets his hands free and releases. You know, why not? Well, he's got a great action. I love Mitch's action over the shoulder, and that high release can be very difficult to stop for goalies. So that's a moving pick there.
And Dallison.
Yeah. If you're contacting, you're moving.
Well, not in box, and that's
that's right. But
it's
a moving pick.
So Mathwin picks up Price down the bottom a little. He likes that little left-right, doesn't he? Almost a turn.
He does. And
sometimes
I reckon he should just actually keep going right. You know how he kind of hesitates back?
Yeah.
Just keep going.
And Fuss again looks to come down.
Had an early slide there. Griff backed up there nicely on that too.
So ball up the top.
He wants to go left. Good step out, Jack. See, just because he stepped out, he's not in shooting range.
So ball down the back here with Lim.
Paddle lift.
Under pressure from Pat. Nice defence there. And just taking some time out here. Good defence from Glenelg at the moment in this set.
It is.
And good,
it's another long set, just like Glenelg's was before.
Good ball retention. Well, it must be the day, mate, because we had a 6-4 game in the women's and we're at 4-3 in the men's.
That's right.
Hey,
you know what, Tony, how about this? Maybe we should have a shot clock.
No, overrated.
Well, you know my feeling. Do you know my feeling on this?
I know your feeling on it.
Yeah. I think this is a great battle. Strategically, it's a good battle. It's a grind. You know, mentally, everything about it I love.
This is chess on legs, right?
That's right. And I enjoy it.
And ball on the outer side here. Good pick up there. Just keep the
don't do that
stall call on here. So Fuss.
Wow.
So they can't take it out now. Watts.
Save.
Good save again.
We just can't find it. Where is it?
It's up in his
There
top.
it is. There it is.
But a good save.
How many saves is he up to, Tony?
So I've got him at 10 now.
Far out.
To the half.
Yeah. So again, from Mitch, that wasn't a terrible shot. It had some bounce. Took some stopping.
And he kicks it down to Lever here. Lever looks to come down. Limited time in this. We got about 1:40 to go in the second term.
Last shot. If you're not winning the ball out of the face-off, let's just hold it for last shot, I reckon.
So an opportunity here for Glenelg to tie it up just before the half. And we saw the women go to 4-all. But that was more into the third quarter.
So the clock comes on at 30 seconds, does it? I never really paid attention.
No. It's there, but doesn't actually physically come on the field. So Sniper looking. Bartlett looks inside. That was a great cut.
It was.
From Nickel.
Brody is a good off-ball cutter.
And Price up against Fuss.
They want him to go left.
They want him to go left.
Absolutely. And he goes, and he obliges.
And then
but
he goes
gets
right, and then he goes left.
Now he's going to...
And then he looks into the...
To Noah. Noah's going to get this in, I reckon. Noah's in here.
And gets one across the face there. That was high. And
it took the guy over there to call it.
It was a loose ball push. Got him straight across the throat.
Goodness me. Two refs then right here looking at it.
In front of him watching it. And the one who had his back turned. So ball here with Bartlett. Bartlett up against...
Oh, look there. Noah's there.
Looked in. Fires. And that's out the back. So another shot there. And ball comes down the back here to Nickel. We've got 30 odd seconds left by my clock here. And Nickel, 30 seconds to go. They've told everyone to lock off and let Brody Nickel get in.
Yeah.
They want him to do some work.
It's a good idea, but they've released it.
Noah Haskett.
I reckon he's going to back in on his left hand.
Has he got a little rotation
Dan's going to pop.
here?
Dan's popping. Dan pops.
Looking for a...
got to keep it hot now.
And there's a shorty up against Lambert. Lambert steps inside Bartlett.
Oh.
Off the post. Ball to be won on the deck. Ball comes out.
Dan's going to shoot it.
Dan Evans fires. And save from Chippy right on the half.
Oh.
And just throws it back to him. A little bit of conversation there. Yeah. And the halftime whistle goes here. We've got a 4-3 game.
What a contest, Tony. What a contest, eh?
Well, when you get to the big dance, mate, you want to see the dance floor.
You do. You want to see a game like
used.
this. Yeah, you don't want to see a game one side or the other. You know, it's like AFL happens so often these days. You get to the grand final, one team spent, and it's kind of a bit of not a bit. But
we won't talk about the semi-finals or whatever they were the other night. Well,
all I can think about is how close Sturt is to these teams here. Only went down by one.
Yeah.
Could have been here.
Could have been.
Anyhow, it's not all about Sturt, is it?
No. What it is about some of these goals, and this was the one.
So there's a man down. So they're man up goal, I should say.
Yeah, this is the Dallison one. That was just a good shot. Cody went low.
Yeah, but he does go low, but he finds a way to recover.
And then we had Dan Evans, and this pass was immaculate. This was
just on the money.
Bang. And just
because it must have been Ben Robinson moved forward. The two came off of Dan and just frees him.
And then Pike out of nothing. Pikey just
this was out of the face-off.
Just there, 13 metres, again off the deck. So using the deck extremely well here as we have a 4-3 game. And it's Great to be able to bring it to you live and free on the Australian Lacrosse Network.
Do you want me to run through some of these watches for you, mate? Just give you a voice, or are we gonna have a break?
We might have a break and we'll
Okay.
come back and see
Sounds
who
good.
else has joined us online.
Got it.
We'll be back very shortly here on the Australian Lacrosse Network. And back we come as the two teams just come out of their halftime huddles. Henry, what do you
Well, we got it.
seeing
You
for
picked
people
up a nice
online?
one there. We've got someone called Carson Fuller. Let's go Henry and Glenelg, cheering all the way from America. That's Carson's fiance. Sorry, that's Henry's fiance.
Or it could be it's Henry's fiance just cheering for you, mate.
Yeah, well, it's
I mean,
definitely not.
not.
No. Sarah Darmin, Ethan
Darmin,
West,
yeah, yeah.
Darmin, Keith Doddridge,
Yep.
Tammy Williamson,
Yep.
Stacey Appleton. She should be here. Ashley Clark, Aaron Hill's watching.
Well-
Hello, Aaron. Yeah, I want to say hello to my wife as well, Rachel, who might be
Absolutely.
watching over in the
Rach
States.
always,
yeah, Rachel. Yeah, I don't
she
think
was
she's
on
ever.
earlier.
No, oh, she was on earlier. That's
She
right.
was.
Yeah, and Kelsey, of course, as well. Hello,
Kelsey,
Kelsey.
loving it.
Yeah. Mitchell Speck is watching. Yeah, good Sturt boy. Raylene Sutton, Brendan Freeman. Let's go back to
Boomba.
the action.
And back to the middle we go.
They're going back to, that's Lever, I think. No, that's
No,
Pat
that's-
again.
Palmer up
Oh,
against Dog,
yeah,
runs
yeah,
straight
good.
into a wall. Oh, put him away, we say.
They just don't like contact anymore,
They
do
don't like any contact whatsoever in
They
this
don't.
game.
Yeah, they don't.
And just let the boys play, I say.
Well, here they go again. How are they going to go with their man up? So their man up, the way I've got it, is, and I'm wrong, I think, but they've successful. They've had 5. They've been successful on 3.
Okay, so they're going at about 60%,
Yeah.
55%.
Well, you'd be happy with that. 60%, you'd be very happy with that, I think.
So if you're Glenelg, you don't want to be giving power play situations.
It's just that constant, they win the face-off. It gets frustrating. You're looking for ways to actually make an impact.
Well, then you're waiting on your defence to turn it over, aren't you? Here he goes. Here
That's
comes
right.
Woodford. Woodford comes out.
Pops.
Kicks
Are
down
they,
the bottom.
are they going to watch Tom?
And
Look
there
at Tom.
we go.
Yeah,
And back
no, they
the
cover
other-
up. Look at Pat. Pat was all over it. Pat's like, I'm coming in here.
Yep. And,
And if you come off Ed too much, he'll just...
well, Dallas on the other side was opening up. He just needed to find a lane then.
So Tom's popped out, so they're going to be less effective now.
But on the bottom corner,
Yeah.
just to find
There's a
that.
Jack.
There it is.
Jack.
Comes up the
Yeah,
top.
Jack was open there for a moment.
Looks down there
Oh,
again.
look at that.
And just opening up. And another man-up goal for Brighton. Getting
was-
it done is Freeman. As there
Well
was
described, Jack. Yeah.
something about patience, I heard.
Yes. He said that with passion. Here, watch here. Here it is. Here it is.
All right, you can just see there.
Beautifully
Works it
executed.
around and-
Beautiful executed. Just that last rotation piece, but that's really well executed, man. You know what?
Moral,
get penalties.
moral of the story,
That's right. We go back to the face-off.
don't get penalties, as penalty has been released here. So ball back into the centre. Stock playing exceptionally well through that centre.
Yeah.
He is
I've
in
still
the
got him down
face-off.
for only losing 1 so far for the whole day.
Yep. Ball over to Dallison, and Dallison
I'll
looks
tell
up.
you what, Glenn, we haven't done. So they haven't put Finn White in there just to have a bit of a crack, just to have a look.
Yeah, I think I'd be,
Hesitant.
but in the same breath, why not?
Yeah, because they're losing at the moment.
Oh, Brooks opened up on the backside of Palmer, just allowed him to be free there. And ball comes back up. So we got Pike heading up the top. We've got a sub happening here. And he doesn't want to come off, does Jackson Stock? He says, well, I'm in offense, boys. Here I come, but Primo comes on and he goes, this is my job down here, Stocky. You've done yours.
What I love.
Let me do
what I love,
mine.
I'm just going to give this. Is that on the bench they'll say, everyone in motion, everyone in motion. Tom Freeman will say, everyone in motion, everyone in motion, everyone in motion. He doesn't
He
motion.
doesn't So Woodford with the ball. Kicks it down there to Pike. Pike steps up to Lim. Lim fires up and over.
Oh, that's a white
and
ball.
That is,
Wow.
There's one for the crowd.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, they all panicked down the back there though, didn't they? They were moving, the boys.
That's some Sturt. That's a gaggle of Sturt players down there, I think.
It
Orlando
is.
Kernigan,
They're not-
who's looking at getting a gig going playing Junior A over in
Oh,
Canada. Have you heard
nice.
that?
Yeah, I did hear a
They're just
rumour.
trying to get their ducks in a row.
What I'm saying is none of them caught it though, Henry.
No.
So Watts again with the ball. Looks over, kicks it here to Palmer and back to Watts. So just looking,
They're playing. Is this a
yeah, it's almost
a
like
deep
a
ride? I
Well,
think
it
it's a
almost
deep
looks
ride.
like a 10-man ride without
Yeah.
the 10-man
No,
ride.
it's just a deep ride. And Beaver, yeah, he can take it over.
He'll take the pressure there, and Beaver, and this one is where it opens up with
Oh.
that transition ball. But not to be this time. Back up the top.
So there's
Kicks
a lot
it
of
back
time.
to Price.
No
Price
need to panic.
runs into 3 yellow shirts as Bartlett comes back over, as does Henry Haskett now. Price kicks the ball to Haskett, and he picks up Woodford down in the defensive end. So that's a matchup that he would like, I think, down there. Henry Haskett against the longie, looking to draw to dump. Is Bartlett, little flip up.
Flick, yep. Oh, always, there was that little pop out. So that was their old three-man weave there.
Three-man weave.
They haven't done too much of that so far. Driving his bottom corners.
Sniper hasn't been instrumental today, has Benny Robinson. He's had one shot.
Yeah, I think he's been affected by Noah down there, because that takes that sort of bottom left-hand corner from him.
Yep.
So it's just kind of changed his game a little bit.
So Evans looking to penetrate.
Here we go. Here comes the three-man wave.
Bartlett.
So he'll go.
Up the top.
Oh, he's got... Yeah, you've got drawn a slide. Kick it.
There it is. Got to kick it. Fires. And that's over. We've got a flag on the play as well here. So we'll see what this is. Interference on 1-8, is it? So that might be Matt Fuss with the interference call there. So another man-up opportunity here for Glenelg.
Well, they haven't had a lot.
Yeah,
I'd like to know.
I'd like to say that this is probably their second or third.
I've only got one down here,
Okay.
but my stat keeping has...
Oh, and I tell you what, they don't deserve any more either. If they're going to throw the ball away like that, yeah, don't give it to them.
They need to ride hard now. They need to be all over them.
So that was just
there's a guy free
really, really bad pass.
Doug Brooks
And that's
just gonna
almost
run
a
it out.
moving pick on the keeper there as well.
Can Dan put him off his track here?
No, as he gets through. So Brooks gets through, carries it down. Beaver looks to get in. And they're looking to kill this penalty. And penalty has been released as at 30 seconds. So another turnover there to Glenelg. And that's not how you want to start your man up, Henry.
No.
Fish won't be happy with that one.
Especially two men down. 2 goals down, sorry.
So ball over here to Lambert. Lambert looks up the top here to Mitch Fuss. Kicks it to Dallison, and Dallison will push it down here to Lim.
Tom's having a break here. They're giving him a bit of a breather.
So they're looking to spread this defence. Get the shorties up top. Oh, Dallison looks, rotation happens, comes off Mathwin. Not there, Lim looking to come around a corner.
That was a good, wow.
And great little pass there from Arlen Lim.
That was a good goal.
Kicks it to Ed Pike.
That was a good goal.
And finds him on the bottom corner. Great.
Oh, Scott's.
Great.
Sorry. That was just a nice goal.
Great motion here from Brighton.
So this pick here was dangerous. That really set it up there. And he did nothing. He just stepped.
Yep.
So released off the pick, but Beaver didn't pick up, didn't roll back on to pick up the picker.
And Pikey gets his second, and they've just spread it out to a 6-3 lead now.
Look who's in the face-off. Finn White. Let's see how this goes.
I was going to say, you've got to reward your young face-off players in an environment like this. You've got to give them a go.
That's right.
You know, it's not working the other way, so give it an opportunity. And sometimes it fails, but sometimes
it works, absolutely.
As the free ball, that's come off a gold stick, heading out of bounds. Tiptoed the white line there. And they've got numbers on this side here. No, Finn White comes back. And Ed Pike will take the ball for the Bombers.
Oh, they're going to double back here on Finn. No.
As a foot race pursues there between Griffin Capella and Jack Woodford.
Sorry, I was listening. What was that?
No, that's all right. I said 2 of the quickest blokes out there. Woodford and Capella were racing to off the bench.
It's a good matchup.
It's a great matchup for Fitzbeat. And here we go again. Lim, it worked last time, so why not look again?
See how
Henry to Freeman,
Henry just gets his hands free there in that defensive posture, just to be able to take the other. See, just that little move there, it just gets the bottom hand off of, disrupts the bottom hand of the attacker. It's a subtle little move, but important.
Pike fires the ball down the back. Lim wants it. He's got a shorty, not there. Kicks it up to Doug Brooks. Doug Brooks just takes it high. He's picked up young Hutto.
Well, they can take plenty of time here.
So, and Cole's coming here. We've got the Brighton bench just to our right.
Tex, is it?
This ain't no hold 'em. Bring it down, 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 as they do down to Lim. Lim looks to get around, fires, and that one's actually gone through the legs of Watts.
Outside of the pipe.
So, got another shot there for Brighton. So Dallo up against Capella, foot speed. Look down, the rotation happens, and there we go. Brooks looks down the other way. That ball's over. And is it going to make it the way to the centre? No, looks to pick up.
And good job, Addo. Almost got him over there. Well done.
Pushed him over. Yeah. Lim, great pick up on his toes. And back down to X we go through Pike. So Woodford being picked up by Haskett and making work. Looks inside. Good knockdown there from Beaver.
Good grab.
But it's and out it comes. Coming our way, Pike picks the ball up. Easy. Mortimer chasing him. He's got speed on Mortimer, but
Steps up. Nice work, Henry.
Just helping his defender out there and saying, mate, you just stop running, take mine.
Yep. No problems with that whatsoever.
And
there's a long set again, Tony.
Really
of course, they've got a second chance with that retrieved ground ball. So long that they're subbing.
And just
Jack doesn't care.
Using the body there.
The double back.
So
classic.
Looking for some contact
got to get on his hand. Got to get on his hand.
He's asking for contact on that.
They're in trouble here.
Oh, save. That's off the foot. And that one goes wide. And out of bounds it goes. Opportunity here again for Brighton. No one's picked Mathwin up. Oh, save again.
I think he hit the pipe, mate.
Did it?
Yeah, saw the goal move.
I thought he was shaking his leg.
Just give it to him.
Sorry.
Just give it
to him. No. Can't give it to him if it's not there.
How many shots they had in this possession? 3?
A lot.
Now they've had a chance to rotate their middies through.
Rest them up.
Here comes Mitch. He'll come for a big right-hand drive, load up on that big body rotating shot that's going to come.
One.
No, but kicks it.
As Mathwin just pulls out on this right-hand side, picks up the shorty and wants to. He just
rolls into.
He just rolls into trouble.
That's right. Just go. Yeah.
I'd love to see him roll and then roll back and then keep going.
Or how about just keep going?
Or keep going. So ball. Down to Lim, and again, looking to set this little two-man game, a little bit of disruption. Lim gets around, little fires out the back, but that's a nothing shot really, but again.
They're subbing.
It's
getting some Tom Perkins coming on. Doug Brooks has just done his work. Hutto's got a bit of a break there as well.
We see Keesing.
Got Luke.
And ball comes on. Just throw it at the feet. Great work there from Henry. So off he goes. And an opportunity.
I mean, they do have, but they also, the defence has just played a mountain of defence. I'll tell you, if you're a defender, what you're calling right now, Tony, is just hold the ball.
Yep.
I know they're 3 goals down. I know but still.
And we see the matchup that's been set. Price against Fuss.
Matt Fuss. 7.5 minutes to go.
And I would be using this sunshine too, where Jack is, and that's no angle whatsoever. And they're going to turn that ball over.
Turn it over in about 30 seconds.
That is not great lacrosse there, as that shot has been had.
You just have to have that discipline to play your set.
Now they have to work to get this back.
That's right.
As Nickel pressures, we see Evans.
Is this going to crack him now? Just going to crack him.
So it looks like Price has just got a little bit of an opportunity to rest, and he just has this body thing about him that says he's about to go, and he's about to switch on for a little bit.
Well, just there it looked like he was about to foul.
Yeah.
Sometimes he just gets.
I mean, I was trying to say it in a nice way, Henry. But. And Brighton won't be upset with this. They're 3 goals up. Glenelg they've kept to Glenelg through 3, and it's almost 3/4 time.
Mate, there's 25 minutes to go though, so it's so much time.
There is indeed. Ball
down
the back.
There's the lefty. There he is. There he is.
Oh, BTB. Good save again from Watts.
Oh, I'll tell you, that drives me crazy. Is that you know it's going to happen.
Yep.
And it keeps happening. How do they let it happen?
And gives it here to Price. And Price just puts the afterburners on.
Good save from
and
Cody.
Gets
I was
it
about
down.
to say Geordie.
I mean, Well, you won each this commentary. I believe you gave Cody a save in the women's grand final. So, ball down the back here with Robinson.
God, hours of entertainment.
The sniper. Yeah, and it's going to take these games. Someone stands up at some point.
Yeah.
And
I'll tell you what we haven't seen a lot of. Dan Evans. Sometimes he'll just step out into that right 45 and take his man on and can make something happen.
Yeah. Inglis, good defence there on Noah Haskett.
He probably not wants to go because they've got the American on him. He's a good defender.
And Sniper
here we go.
around. Here's an opportunity. Using that sunshine, double comes.
Good slide. Now kick
and
it,
now
kick it,
down
kick it,
on the bottom
kick
corner.
it.
Keesing stepped up, looks back down, finds Haskett. And that sun, right where they're coming off this left-hand bottom corner.
Yeah, give the ball to Jack and let him go. Matt Fuss will probably send him left, though. So
Inglis up against Noah Haskett. Good defence there from Inglis. Looks around, fires it up and over the top. Good shot there from the base.
Good body match up, those two. Just banging at each other. Strong bodies. Okay, they've gone to isolation here. Is that Lucas? Is he going to come this top side?
Luke again.
Yep.
Goes
good defence. Are they going to call that a hold?
That's a hold,
that's right.
little BTB.
Yeah. See, I call that. I call that really good defence.
Yep, but that's a hold.
So all he has to do is just release a little bit. And then go back on it, and he'll be okay. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Just come off, then back.
Well, you'd almost call that equal pressure, to be honest. Luke's leaning in and, you know.
Luke, probably savvy savvy Luke knew what he was playing for there.
And here's another man up.
Thank you.
So Glenelg with an opportunity. Can they get one back here with about 3.5 to go in the, 4 minutes to go?
No, it's going to come. They're going to come.
And the sniper, again, hasn't
step down.
looked down, stepped down, fires, and that's over the back.
Yep.
Another shot had, but not...
I feel like Chippy had that covered, though. He seemed to move well to that.
Well, he's only had to make 3 saves today, Chippy.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, wow.
So...
was that a minute, this penalty?
That is a...
No, it's 30 seconds. Must be 30 seconds for a hold.
And again, just turn the ball over. In a man-up situation, we're going to have a loose ball. Loose ball push.
Tony.
Turnover.
Tony.
Yep, that's not helping percentages at all.
I've got none from 3, but there's been... Oh, no.
Well, I've got 6 turnovers to Glenelg so far.
And I've got no successful man-ups from... I've got 3, but it could be 4.
Yep. Well, I've as I say, at least 2 to 3 for Brighton here in their man-ups for the... And the coach is screaming here about getting everyone on their feet and up in motion.
Oh, he's right. It's
there's a game to be won here at this point. If they can get another one, it was see Marenkovic in and ball up and over. Oh, that's
it's one save there.
One save and another shot. So ball up here.
All right. Where are they going?
Interesting.
What are they going to go through here?
Interesting to find Marenkovic down in the defensive end in this situation up against Jack. He got burnt there. He has a lot of game time.
This will be a tough assignment, and Jack knows it.
Yep, and he's lined up his opposing
Griff,
number.
you need to help him out here, Griff. Yep, good job.
Over, looks for the cutter.
Good,
nice cut
Mitch.
there from Mitch Fuss. Up to
he's he presents well being such a tall player as well, doesn't he?
But what it's done is nice work there from Capella. Ball back up the top to Dallison. Yeah, but what it did do was allow, Capella to be one-on-one. There was no slide there with that other one that just went through. Looks around. Oh, good save, Jack.
Yeah, if that was Jack, that was a question mark. And Cody answered it.
He did indeed.
Do you like that?
He did, and the question and the answer was no. So Watts with the ball. Looking down.
Oh,
that's
geez, that's good vision.
Outlet.
That was good vision.
That's a great outlet here, Palmer.
They might have an advantage here. Yes, they do.
The
sniper.
The sniper over the top.
Oh, my goodness.
They're just got to make Chippy make some saves here at least. They've had...
That wasn't sniper-esque, was it?
It was not sniper-esque.
Oh, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Dan stepping up.
Oh, double
Good
comes.
double from Matt
Now there's
Fuss.
got to be people open. And the ball gets knocked down again. So ball down, Fuss picks the ball up. Oh, a little swim move. Tell you what, he's been watching the Olympics and they are good in the pool. And with those sort of swim moves, he might find himself there. Big outlet here from
Jeez,
Chippy.
there's a good outlet. That was a good outlet from Chippy.
And an opportunity opens up the other side here.
Yeah.
Pike.
Oh,
just
just missed it there. Probably got too excited
Pike
thinking
was
about
there.
the assist.
We got a timeout about to be called here from Coach Dallison. 42 seconds left in the third quarter. 6-3 is the score.
Yeah.
And the only scorers this quarter have been Brighton.
Comes down to man-ups.
Yep.
Turnovers in the offensive end.
Yep. Well, looking at it, Brighton have had 3 turnovers. Glenelg have had 6.
Okay.
Shots.
Yeah.
So they've had 19 shots, Glenelg, today.
Right. To what have you got for Brighton?
Brighton have had.
19's not terrible.
Brighton have had.
That-
Hang on. No, take that back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 21, 31, 33 shots.
Right.
Cody's had 15 saves.
Yeah, right. Wow.
So 9, 12, 13, 14. Sorry, 15 shots for Glenelg.
Right.
15 shots is not going to win you a game.
No. 15's not great. No.
And with Chippy saving 3 of them, it's very much.
So I've got nine face-off wins to Brighton, 2 wins only to Glenelg by my very loose stats here.
There you go. So they're going at about 80% plus
Yeah.
in there. And an opportunity here. Pike's been really good today. I really like the work that he's done down there.
Yeah. Oh, so he's playing in the Sixers competition. He'll go early in the draft, I reckon.
Yep.
You just love that, someone who's such a great work ethic and that speed as well.
And Alan Lim, after coming back from Japan and getting it done. So they're looking for the last shot here. Brooks picks up by Haskett, stepped inside. Good tuck in. Good work there. Looks over the other side. Opportunity here. Lim picks it up. BTB. Freeman, good save again from Cody Watts. And that will end it as the ball goes dead. 3-quarter time. We've got Brighton leading 6 goals to 3 here. We hope you're enjoying the Premiership game on the Australian Lacrosse Network.
Oh, here's hot off the press.
Hot off the press. Here we go.
So this couldn't have finished yet. Andrew Lang, don't know Andrew, has just posted Footscray defeat Williamstown 14-13 in overtime. Is that correct? Because Williamstown must have been absolute favourites.
Wow.
Footscray just scraped in. Wow.
There you go.
Lockie Pridham's watching. Jake Rosenthal is watching. Sally Plum, hello Sally. Lily Hayes is watching. Zach Clothier is watching. Harry Walsh is watching. Timmy Hornbuckle. How is this not an Olympic sport? Well, it kind of is. Yeah, it kind of is.
2028, Timmy. It certainly is, and it's going to Los Angeles as a fully fledged medalled sport.
What he could be getting at there is 10v10 versus 6v6.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
It is.
But you know what? Sixers is a great sport.
We'll take
what
we
we
need
get.
to do.
Sixers is a great sport as well.
And we might have a look at the couple of replays for this. It was Brighton and this was Freeman. You just saw him on that bottom back corner.
Yeah, that was a man up.
One-on-one.
Well executed man up.
Gets his second of the game.
Who assisted that? Was that Ed that assisted that as well?
Yeah, Pikey. And then Pikey gets one himself here.
This is that beautiful pick there.
Had to go. And one-on-one with the keeper. But that's where majority of their goals have been scored. Dallo got one from outside. Other than that, most of them have been on the doorstep.
So we've got 3 assists tracked here for Brighton. We've got none for Glenelg.
None for Glenelg.
And 3 goal scorers there, right?
Yep.
For Glenelg. Versus 1, 2, 3 versus 6 for Brighton.
So it is heading towards the 4th quarter here. And Glenelg, they need to do some work in the offensive end to get back into this game.
20 minutes. They've got to get some ball out of the face-off too.
And
wow.
Confirmed. So Willie...
so Williamstown have gone down to Footscray.
In overtime.
14. I mean, that's a massive turn-up. Williamstown were absolute favourites for that. Footscray kind of had some hard work to get into the final. They've just come with the goods right when it counts.
And good to see young...
High-scoring game that must have been as well.
Finn White out there again. Finn White against Jackson Stock. But Brighton bring the ball into their offensive end again. They've been dominant in that face-off position.
Just imagine the difference in this game if there was a 50-50 face-off.
Well,
situation.
right now the shooting stats tell me that their shots off cage at the moment, Glenelg. And you saw that last one from the sniper right in front. You've got to at least make a state, you know. And looks in another big,
another
up
shot
and over. And Brighton get the back up, and Pike. For me, I mean, Jackson Stock's been amazing in the middle, but I really like Pikey's game today. I have. I think his movement, where he's got to, and he's brought others into the game.
He's exceptional, and I tell you, he'll be keen for the next men's senior team to come together, Australian senior team, because he'll have a red-hot chance.
So Woodford, he doesn't mind rolling back and stepping down. And
Henry Hasker is a short stick defender as well, because he's just balanced beautifully as a defender.
Yeah. Arlen Lim kicks it over here to Doug Brooks.
Good motion here. Oh, they're having a long set here, purposefully having a long set.
Yep.
Doug had no.
They are.
Look at him, he was like, I'm not attacking the cage at all.
And you may see they're tapping the shoulder, so there may be a.
I reckon there'll be a stall.
Here.
Stalls will come soon. Let's see if Arlen goes to the goal or just peels off to the side. No.
I was waiting for the tap of the cap here, and I think you'll find it.
There it is.
Stall call is on. So they have to keep it out as Pike looks down. Some momentum, and that's off the tink, I reckon, off the bar.
How many times have they looked at that and hit it? That little look to Tom in the crease.
Yep, over and finishes off there, and Woodford gets another one. So Woodford with
replay. Sorry, here we go.
His first of the game.
So a loose ball, quick ball movement. Just find someone on the weak side.
Yeah. And again, it's almost on the doorstep, isn't it?
You get a goalie turning, mate. That's the best way. Good goalies, get them turning. So they're not set. They've gone back in with Finn.
Well, he gave a contest in that last one, and this is probably good for him. And
absolutely.
You're 7-3 down. You're in a grand final. The pressure doesn't get any bigger than grand finals.
Still 17 minutes to go, mate. It's not. The game's not over. Well
and there
done,
we go.
Finn. Wow, there you go,
with an opportunity. So hits the deck there. Ball down. Loses the ball. Ball up in front. Finn, he's normally good on the ground balls. Is Finn White?
They need this ground ball. Glenelg need it. He hunts
and that's off of gold. That'll come to a Glenelg.
He hunts those ground balls well.
Yeah, good work there from Finn White.
Mike Ryman, I was talking about, the long pole. He just keeps that ball in play nicely. But yeah, it was good work from Finn White, absolutely.
Bartlett. So an opportunity here for Glenelg. They're going to have to turn something on if they want to get back in this game. But and that has absolutely
they had a penalty.
nutted the keeper, and that's a save there from Chippy. Hit him straight in the middle of the face. So this is another man-up opportunity for Glenelg. They haven't been able to score today in a power play situation.
No. Took them a while to get personnel on, but here they are.
And they just need to move the ball.
For the sake of the game, I hope they score here, mate, clearly, obviously.
Yep. So ball with Evans. They just need to move that ball with purpose.
You can feel the urgency here, can't you?
You can. Looks down.
Yeah.
And you've got Price sitting over the back
the
here.
Sniper!
Oh,
the sniper!
The sniper!
The sniper's back, mate.
Look
at that. And you know what he did? He bounced the ball. He bounced it.
So a shot here from on the replay. Just see that one there. Just gives it back, steps around.
Just steps
Defender
down.
Didn't get down.
So probably screened. The defender coming at him probably screened Chippy as well.
And Robinson with a big goal there in the fourth.
Finn White's gone back in there. Can he get another one? Can he get another one?
7-4.
Hey?
So we're back to a 3-goal game. It's not definitely not out of it yet. But an opportunity here.
Oh, he's gone early. Finn's got it.
Go.
He's two. He's two from two. Look at Jackson tried to.
he was trying to make it his.
Oh, that's classic.
The seasoned professional almost is
What are you saying, sir?
Well, 2 in a row. We saw it in the women's, didn't we?
Far out. That's right. Makes a massive difference. So,
Rob, over to the Sniper. Sniper looks to step down. Fires it down the back here to Keesing. Keesing up against Inglis. Inglis just trying to lift him. He's obviously been in the gym as Inglis. So there we go. Oh, that's nailed. That has nailed Noah Haskett, the shot.
Oh, he's in trouble, yeah.
He is trying to
he's in trouble.
through the...
They might need to... He's in trouble.
And he's being watched here.
Oh, go down here.
Yep. He's going to have to stop that. As duty of care for the player. Good to see Brad Edwards. He was right on that as he's sucking in some deep breaths from that shot from Dan Evans. Chippy says, and he gave him a little tap and said, now you know what I have to deal with every week.
No, good on Chippy. You went over to have a look at him. You know,
he did indeed.
Was,
good
Noel's
man
not
is
one
Chip.
to go down if he's not hurt. Yeah. So, Finn White, 5 face-offs. He's won 3, lost 2.
There you go.
You just got to give him a shot, give him a chance. You know, also, Jackson's been ground down through the game with long pole. It's set it right from the start. Last 20 minutes, he's just got a bit of fatigue got to set in. So, God, no, I don't know what he's actually done here. I mean, he got obviously hit by the ball, but I don't know where it's hit him.
Well, somewhere that it hurts a lot.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, he looks he's in a fair bit of pain there.
The answer?
That's his dad. Escorting the manager of the Glenelg team, Paul Haskett, escorting him off the field.
I'll tell you where
in the ribs. So he
I'll
got a
tell you
shot.
where it didn't hit him, because everyone would be laughing if it did.
That's right. Yeah.
So it didn't hit him there.
No. So I just saw Paul go, just motion to his ribs. Looks like he's got one right in the ribs.
All right. But what it does do is give Brighton a ball back in their offensive end. So ball down with Dallison. Dallo looks to come and drive up on this left-hand side. Gives it to Brooks. Brooks has Palmer on his tail. And they need to... they'll look to slow this down as much as they can now. Brighton with the opportunity. They won't mind the stall call if it comes out and about.
And it will come.
Ball up the top.
It'll come soon. They don't mind calling up.
Drives
good.
down.
Yeah, well, Hunter. That was a really good lift there.
Opportunity here. Capella picks it up. Great pick up from Capella.
Good.
Kicks it to Rob. So an
There's
opportunity
a couple of young guys
here.
now. Lever.
And Lever.
Here we go. He doesn't mind getting forward.
Looks over. Fine.
Oh, he's at the post.
Hit the post.
Hit the post.
Tink.
Oof.
And
Jeez,
it comes
that
back
would
the
have
other
been
way
7-5.
through Inglis.
Wow.
And ball up the top, and we've got
must be an offside.
penalty
Must be an
thrown
offside.
for the and that ball's gone down. We'll see what that call is.
It's a good turnover there from Hudson. Good ground ball from Griffin. Create that opportunity. 2 young guys who created that opportunity.
So we've got an offside call there for 30 seconds.
Yeah, right. Okay.
So another.
So they're going at what 60% in their man up. So
ball with Dallison. 30-second power play situation here. Has Brooks kicks the ball over there to Pike. Pike just bathed in sunshine on that spot out there. And an opportunity rolls around on the backside. Bounce.
He went for the bounce.
And that
what's
he's
going
pulled
there?
up. I don't know.
Is that
maybe
a calf
just,
or an ankle?
I think he's just
copped one?
Pulled up. May have stepped on a foot, I reckon.
So it was way open on that bottom left-hand corner.
Was indeed. Woodford.
So it's all even again now. So that's a kill.
Has been released. So they got a shot away, but with no damage to it. Pike.
He looks to be running okay.
He does. And I reckon he's just sort of, as he stepped that shot, may have stepped a foot, someone coming out. You know, the old basketball
just
one
twisted,
where they
just
get
a
under.
little stinger.
Yep. They won't hurt as much when you win a good work there for
Griff,
Capella
look at
again.
that.
That's 2 in a row for Capella.
Nice scramble, that's right.
And Watts picks the ball up. He has Freeman
They're
guarding
lining
him.
up here to stop Jack. No, Jack is going to go straight past. They really do need to score here, though.
They do need
They're
to score.
what is it? 11 and a half minutes.
So Price.
Lucas.
And if anyone's going to do something special, Price has the ability to turn it on.
Yeah, he hasn't really got released for a shot much. He's only had 1 or 2 shots, has he?
Haskett.
I only remember 1. He's going to go here,
Price.
though. He's
Yep.
going to go here.
That's a hold. Oh,
he loves
little
the
one
Yeah.
through the legs. Price just gets that one away, but
You just know he wants to go.
You
He
do.
wants to make his impact. Got two at X here. Loose got Ed. Is that Ed Pike? Yeah.
Yep, Ed
No,
Pike
Ed will
down
match
there.
feet. He'll match his feet. No worries. So they've got 2 shorties at X.
2 5s.
He's going to redirect it here.
Yep. Rolls around, looks
And
up,
drive.
and you'll see
It's a
Henry
little bit
Haskett.
low
He
to
did
be
this.
released.
Well, he did this in the first quarter and fired.
Oh,
and
good
that's,
shot. Is that a
off
save?
the foot,
He's
I
going to
think
get his
it
own
should be.
back up.
As loose ball
Just
push
played,
his head there.
Yeah, just
well
played for
played
that.
there
Well
from
played.
Haskett.
Well played. Oh, look at Sam. He's not happy about that decision down there in the bottom corner. Look at him.
Plenty of passion. Oh, grass monsters are still out here.
Oh, there's a
Got to
few
watch them. Oh,
careful,
there
there's a
it
few
is.
twigs
Steps in. And
Oh,
good save again there. And that, I don't know what Benny Robinson was looking at then. He was looking at that going over his head. So good save again from
Oh, here we go.
Chippy
He's got to
there
the middle of the field.
as
Here comes Jack.
comes up to
He's going to release
Price.
the top.
Price fires.
Oh, from there? That's a 2-point
Oh,
shot.
but he's just about killed the spectator down the back.
What do you have got 2 points for that?
I don't think, well, yeah, don't shoot from there again. Oh, not the coach
Oh,
telling
right,
him
that's
2
the
points
point, right?
about it.
Okay. He's got a question mark. Yes, there it
Yep,
is.
there it is.
Oh,
Fires, and
good look.
again-
It was a good look too.
Starting to get shots away here though, Glenelg. They need them. And time being held. We've still got 9.5 in this last quarter to go. 7-4. So can Glenelg get
Oh,
another
he's got
one?
past.
Gets around, looks over, fires.
There
and
it
there
is.
we go.
There it
The
is.
sniper with another
Oh.
one. And Benny Robinson making the 4th quarter his own at the moment, being brought into play.
Well, Todd did well there. Took on his player, got past him, had his head up and kicked the ball.
So we see here, just as Henry explained, Bartlett gets
past,
head
up,
looks over.
Far side of the weak side. Get the goal, get good goal, he's turning.
Simple,
Yeah,
simple.
that's right. It is simple.
So 5-7.
How many shots in that possession, I wonder?
Well,
4 or 5?
yeah, they had about 5 shots. In
5
that
shots,
possession.
yeah. They've got some urgency here
Given
now.
the fact that they had 15 to that point.
Is that Finn White again?
Finn White.
Let's see what's going on here.
All right, so
Jackson won't want to go lose 3 in a row.
Stock up against
Oh, he's
White.
got it. He's in a contest there.
Stock.
There's a contest.
Ball
No,
comes
no.
out.
All right.
Little BTP over the back there from Stock. And he'll want to stay in the offense, Jackson. He wouldn't mind putting a goal away here because
Oh,
I
wouldn't
think
he?
another goal now would...
8.5.
Oh, yeah, still plenty of time. So 7-5. And ball with Dallison. He
Get it low. They just want to possess the ball.
He pulled up okay from that contest. So he's got Palmer on him out there. Dallison looks to get the shorty defender down the back.
You reckon Jackson's going to have a crack, or is he going to do the right thing?
Oh, I think he would, if he has the opportunity to have a
it's a good
crack.
step there.
Slipped over.
Step
looks
down,
up the
shot
top,
from Jack.
fire, and
No,
that's
off target. Off target. Reckon
come
a
on.
deflection somewhere. You reckon?
gone right, maybe. It certainly took a deflection well before it got to the keeper. So I'd say it's come off another stick there.
So what are they going to do here? Is this purposeful?
Well, they're
Stepping off,
looking-
yeah, it was.
They're looking to play, so nearly an opportunity there, and that one's into the sunshine, and
That
Ed
bouncer
Pike.
again. That bouncer again.
that is his 3rd goal of the day, and out now to another one. What? As an 8-5 game.
Those bounce shots,
Those
yeah.
little
Yeah.
bounce
You don't
shots.
even have to have perfect placement. You just got to get the goalies dropping,
Yep.
and that's hard to stop.
And especially with
Light,
that sun
yeah, that
there
sun as
too,
well.
isn't it?
That's
Like,
right.
that's a perfect shot. You know, took him to the right spot,
Yep.
fired the ball well.
Okay, they've gone back with, I think that's Lever in there. Yeah, pretty good. That's
Yep.
Lever.
So they've given up on that
Finn.
go.
Yeah,
And
there we go. Back to
as Stock takes that one out and comes off. Just so difficult when you're not winning the...
no. Jackson Stock will be thinking,
face-offs.
okay, so balance in the world, balance in the universe is restored with him winning face-offs.
Yep.
That was just a slight...
There you go, boys.
little-
That's how it's supposed to be done.
Yep.
And an opportunity up the top here for Mitch Fuss. It gets it to Arlen Lim. He gives it back to Fussy and says, you have a go on Jack Price here. It gets down. There's that.
He never gives up on looking for the shot, Mitch. I like that. But he does cycle it to X when required, but he's always looking for that. You wouldn't want to step off him because if he got his hands free, he'd have a shot.
And Lim, he's looking.
He's looking too, and he's inside, and he
does, and gets nutted, and no goal in the crease.
Oh,
so and he's down in the crease. They're going to stop the play here because he wore a big shot there as he ended up in the crease.
Jack Price has just hobbled off the field. Don't know what's going on there.
Oh, I think that's where the contact was.
Right. Okay.
I don't know whether we caught that altogether. Oh. So look here. And he just gets around, gets inside. And I reckon the hit comes there. That was Price too. That hurt Price as much as it hurt Lim.
Jeez, I'd like to examine that to see if he was in the crease.
Oh, he was. I mean, at that point, he's.
Well, he ended in the crease, certainly.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, the call is in the crease and an opportunity here for Glenelg. 8-5. As the time clock runs down, we're about.
So almost 5 minutes.
Just under 6. And Haskett looks to get in, and Haskett could almost go all the way here.
He is.
And
he had the backup, so worth a look.
So the ball will end up down with Luke Keesing. So have Glenelg got 3 quick ones in it? They go to get to that point. They're probably going to. We're probably looking at golden goal, Henry, if that happens. To be honest, with this time on.
Oh,
the sniper looking to work in there. Brody Nickel looks to step under.
Here we go.
And ball back up the top here.
He's going to have a crack at this.
Well,
they've got to get moving off ball though. They can't stand off ball.
Last time we did this, Dan
kick it.
Looks inside.
Oh, muscle.
Good save there from Chippy.
He muscled his way to the goal there. Chippy, good save.
Well, he's already given one of his teammates something to take home with him from his friendly fight.
Yeah.
And Chippy will bring the ball up.
Oh, he can take plenty of time now.
He can just
4.5. Minutes come off of the game in that possession.
So they're going to have to push the ball here.
Yeah, they do. And go again, Luke. You're just going to have to work hard. And he's thinking, that's probably not me. You got to go, Brody. You got to go.
Yep.
You got to go. Doesn't matter.
While this is not fun for Keesing, he's got to do it.
Got to do it.
And Brody. Let's go again.
Will seems hesitant to carry, but no, he got the message now.
He does.
Matt Fuss wouldn't mind carrying. He's there.
Picked off nearly in the middle there.
Maybe why I didn't
Palmer.
want to carry, right?
And that's almost a moving pick in there. But
not deemed so. You got to go. That's right. You need your best defender here.
That's a knee.
No, I think he just landed on his knee. I think
really?
more like
Well, just the way he went down without contact there.
Oh, Stu Mortimer.
Opportunity out the back.
Strangely effective.
Gangly, I think the word was. Ball down the back here. A nice backdoor cut there.
Oh, just delivery, not quite there.
And Palmer.
All right,
will
so
kick the ball back.
It's about 3 minutes to go.
Up to Watts.
They need to promote this ball quickly.
Oh, and that's not the
it's going to go back to
that it needs.
Far, he's gone the far. Got to carry it here. Let's go, Patrick.
So gives it to Watts, and Watts will bring it up the field. Maybe coast to coast.
You don't see enough of that, do you?
No. I don't think I've ever seen.
They need to be careful not go offside here, I think. There goes Jono.
Good look from to Marenkovic.
I wonder if they've got a timeout. Yes,
and
there we go.
Indeed. And timeout just on that, Henry.
Yep.
Should almost coach, mate.
Yep.
So we've got about 2:40 to go in the fourth term. 8-5. It's going to take something miraculous for Glenelg to get back into this one. But we've seen stranger things.
They look at them. They look gassed. Look at Brighton.
They're up and about.
Up and about.
Body language says a lot.
Absolutely, Glenelg have just kind of strode in. They just look gassed.
Doesn't it?
And Brighton's all over it.
And I suppose now we start to look at MVPs. I mean, for me, to be honest, Henry.
Oh,
I'm going to put mine out there.
Yep.
Ed Pike for me is Jackson Stock's great, but Ed Pike.
I called it at 3/4 time.
You did?
Yeah.
Ed.
Drop the mic, Ed Pike.
Oh, whatever. Yeah, no, I just I think he's been an amazing team player today.
Yeah, just work rate. Yeah, work rate.
3 goals.
Exceptional.
And has done well.
So here we go. Can they score here, mate?
Well, they need to score 3 in 2 minutes 30. I think they say a goal a minute, don't they, in footy? It's a chance, but for that to happen, you'd then have to go back and get it out of the middle. And I think the dominance in the centre face-off is far too big at the moment.
Okay, well, they got to go here.
But there's no...
Lucas is...
Evans. Oh, save from Chippy.
Oh, wow.
That is a big save from Chippy.
Wow. Look at this. Bit of how's your father? So
And,
that was a really good play. Got a really quick shot. Just got to finish those.
Yep.
Chippy, big save. He loves
That's
it,
a
mate.
huge
He
save from
absolutely,
Clint Barker.
he loves it, Chippy.
And you can see
And
them.
he tells them about it as well. He and Todd Bartlett just have a bit of a rivalry going.
They do indeed.
Yeah.
And ball flicked over the other side.
Cody's out. Cody's out of cage. Oh, he's slashing people.
So he got to try and turn the ball
That's
over
right.
here.
Just foul them. Do something. Just get a man up or something.
Well, that's where that's where you've only got one keeper. The keeper goes out and whacks someone because someone else sits.
Yeah.
You know what? Why not get an easy one?
Well, it's like basketball. In this situation, in my view, you do need to actually foul. Just make something happen.
Yeah. Yep.
Because then they'll go into probably some sort of set formation. Maybe you have a chance to jump it. But here you're just going to chase.
Jackson Stock is just rolling around. Ed Pike has the ball in his stick. 1:30 to go. As the stall call gets put on. And we see Lim.
Got to jump him
up
there.
against Palmer. Looks to Brooks. Brooks comes out. Open net. And Dallison will seal this one for Brighton. Will Dallison getting a cheap one late as the pressure came on there. And we see here, said you've got your keeper out
these
up
things
to
are
15 metres.
Yeah, these things
but
are going to happen.
you're going down by 4 or 5 or
That's
you're
right.
going to get back in the game. So
That's right. Yeah. So
Will Dallison gets a, what do we call it? A slough time goal with Dallison.
So they've set Finn White back in there. Let's see if he can retrieve something here out of this last quarter. Get his stats up there. I think he's about 50% at the moment. So
Ball back into the centre here.
or is Jackson's pride too much?
And Jackson Stock wins the ball out.
Just relentless he is. Just
Looks
relentless.
to come down and fires.
Just relentless.
And that one's gone to the right there. And limited time in this one. About a minute to go as the minute call is done from the bench. And Brighton, no need to go to the cage, but given the opportunity, we know the way that Brighton like to just attack.
What do you reckon the Bomberdrome's going to be like tonight, Tony?
I reckon the Bomberdrome will be pumping down
you
there.
think? Yeah.
With the women getting up.
Women and men. How many times have they done that? The double?
The 6-4.
Have you got that stat?
Not on me, mate.
No.
I know the women have certainly, and that one's gone up and over.
Actually,
he might
that's a penalty,
turn
yeah.
over
That's
there
a
for
penalty,
throwing
yeah.
his stick. Illegal procedure. And ball turns over. So Lever looks up. Kicks it here. So limited time left in this fourth quarter. As we see Keesing look down, find Bartlett. Bartlett just gets monstered to the ground. And we're going to have a cross check there on Roman.
Right, man up.
Man up, here we go. So
I've got them none from
I've got them none
3,
from
but there might be one
about
too
the
much.
same too.
Yep.
So they might be able to at least get one back here.
Full minute, wasn't it? Was it a full minute or just a...
Yeah, but there's less than that time in the game,
Oh,
mate.
right,
I mean,
okay.
we've only got about...
Right. 10 seconds to go, you reckon?
Yep.
So,
So... Oh, I thought that was on the.
So they've only got
we
4 on the
another
field.
one.
They've only got 4 on the
So
field.
there's another foul being called here. Yeah, it must have been an offside or something as well. So 4 zone here for Brighton, and looking to get a slough goal. It does, right on the whistle.
All clear.
But Brighton will run out premiers here in 2024 at the East Torrens Paynham Lacrosse Club. Congratulations to the Brighton Bombers. Commiserations to the Glenelg Seahawks in the State League. So both men's and women's for Brighton. And you're right, Henry. It's going to be quite a night down there tonight.
Got some stats there for us, mate.
Yeah, we'll just start to go through some. As the last quarter, well, they had 3 goals, but I'm just sort of working through some shots here. Chippy came up big in that last little bit.
Yeah, he
too.
did, didn't he? That's right. So he wasn't seeing a lot of shots at the first half or even the first 3 quarters, but they all sort of came there at the end.
So he ended up with 8 saves in the cage. On the other end, Cody had 17.
17.
But it's the shots, like there was, 14 and 6. So Glenelg have had 28 shots. And on the other side, we've got 9, so 15, 17, 26. You know, they're above the 40 odd shot mark, Brighton, today.
Right. Well, that's good. Well, remember they are 20-minute quarters, so you want to be getting 40 shots. Exciting for the young guys here, isn't it? There's a whole lot of guys who have done this many times, but there's some young guys there. Like, even though Ryan Attenborough didn't play today, he's been a big part of this game. The Will Inglis's, Zach Parrish's, Will Dallason's, you know.
What's that defence, as you said, with Brighton, those young defenders.
Yeah, good.
There's something to certainly hang
their
their hat on.
That's right. And, you know, they've just been welcomed into this tradition of winning premierships at Brighton, you know, and they'll just grow up thinking, well, this is what happens, this is the way it works.
Yeah.
You know?
And no Carter today.
No, that's right.
Obviously resting. Yeah. He has had a knee issue. Obviously going away to the World Box.
Freeman there having an embrace, eh?
Yep.
Yeah, they love these moments.
They've changed the coaches up this year, so well done to Dallo and Toby Raymond.
Yes, that's right. Congratulations.
Good job. It's always coming into your first taking over the helm of what has been quite a successful
I will say one thing, and you probably will relate to this as well. These coaches, they don't know how good they've got it.
They don't know how good
they've got it. Anyway, I'll just let that one in there. Just let that one sit.
Praise be it to the man who recognises that. There's always some tough gigs out there.
Yep, there is some tougher than others.
But you learn your coaching.
That's right.
Craft.
That's right.
When you have that.
Here they go. This is a tough one for the Glenelg guys, especially for a few of them who've just been through this so many times.
As the boys get around each other, I'm sure they'll have a beer at some stage together tonight. These crew.
Great contest though. They put up a fantastic contest. You know, they really were struggling the entire day.
They were,
and they just kept the contest going. So congratulations, Glenelg. I wonder what happens there with Glenelg. You know, I'm not sure. Ben Robinson goes again. I'm not sure.
Luke
Keesing, yeah, I think that could. You know, Dan. I think Dan will go again after scoring that many goals.
Yeah, look, I think
year.
Dan. I mean, as I said, he's got 40+ goals for the season.
Yeah.
I think it fell away though at that point.
Towards the back end.
End.
Probably because the defences had started to work out what was going on. Certainly from Sturt's perspective, we didn't really know what was going on at the start of the year, but worked it out.
So, and the boys will shake hands with the umpires or officials.
Oh, yes.
And then we're going to head out to Ben Hook very shortly to...
face-offs very quickly.
Yep.
Jackson Stock, I've got him for 13 wins and 3 losses. And Glenelg as a combination, 1 face-off win to Pat Palmer and 3 to Finn White. So 13 versus 4.
Finn White, really good project down there at Glenelg for
absolute future.
Those coaches.
So he's part of the under-20 Aussie squad. So these are important. These are important opportunities for him.
Well, he's come up against Jackson Stock, who we both saw up against the US last year in San Diego.
Jackson is the best face-off guy we've got in Australia.
Correct.
So full stop.
You know what? So you've
full
gone
stop.
3 from 5 or
against the best in Australia.
Best.
That's right.
and you've still got time up your sleeve.
Absolutely,
So
that's right.
That also goes well for Australian
It does.
lacrosse.
Australian under-20 team, yes.
It does indeed.
Long way to go there, though, Tony. But
There is indeed. So as Benny Hook just starts to get these boys all in to a line-up here as we present the about to present the MVP of the game today, and also the medals as the boys all start to head over that way now.
Hey, I just need to check out for a second.
Yep. So we'll throw over to Mr. Ben Hook to announce the MVP of this game.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it has been a wonderful day of lacrosse here at Patterson Reserve. We've seen two amazing grand finals. The men's state league grand final, absolutely exceptional. Could you please put your hands together for both of our teams, Brighton and Glenelg, who've put on such a show this afternoon. To make the presentations, I'm joined by the chair of the East Torrens Payneham Lacrosse Club, Travis Parrish. And I think we can all agree that East Torrens Payneham have done a wonderful job of hosting today's grand final series. So please put your hands together and thank East Torrens Payneham Lacrosse Club. We begin with the presentation of the referees' awards. Could you please thank our officials today, Shane Abbott, Marty Baker, Bradley Edwards, Richard Smisson and Angus Mills. Our first presentation this afternoon is the Minor Premiership Trophy. It was a thrilling year this year, of course. Both Brighton and Glenelg finished with 13 wins and 2 losses, but on percentage, it's been won by the Glenelg Seahawks. I'll invite Nathan Bolton to accept the Minor Premiership pennant. As I said, it was a thrilling game today. Brighton got out to an early lead. Glenelg fought back superbly before Brighton really fought hard right through to the end. But congratulations to the Glenelg Seahawks. I will invite their captain, Patrick Palmer, to come and say a couple of words. Thanks, Patrick.
I won't take up everyone's time because there's used to be drunk, but well done, Brighton. You came out with a cracking game plan, well coached, and fought hard the entire game. So congrats to you guys. To my boys, we'll just hit the track probably 2 weeks' time and come back harder next week.
The fairest and most brilliant player on the field is awarded the President's Medal today that has been won by Brighton's number 5, Ed Pike. We'll invite Ed just to say a couple of words. Thanks, Ed.
Beautiful, thank you. I think I'm going to double up here. So, for starters, ETP, thanks for putting on a great show. The deck's amazing. Hopefully next time sort out some parking, that's all right. Secondly, commiserations to Glenelg. Our rivalry is something that we respect. It makes us both so much better, and we love playing you guys every year. So keep it up. Bad luck today. Next up to my boys. How good is that? Woo! Well done today. We obviously each season we set out to win the big dance, and thankfully today we've done it. But just a credit to your commitment and the whole club together. Like, it's not just the 16 boys in front of me. It's coaches, staff, people that contributed throughout the year, those behind the bar, in the kitchen. It's the whole club. So I love Brighton. Thank you.
Congratulations to Ed Pike, our President's medalist. We now move on to the presentation of our winning team. Let's meet them all now. Firstly, number 1, Mitch Fuss. Number 2, Tom Perkins. Number 4, Zach Parrish. Number 6, Mike Roman. Number 7, Arlen Lim. Number 8, what a job he did in goals, Clint Chippy Barker. Number 9, Tom Freeman. Number 10, Doug Brooks. Number 13, Hamish Mathwin. Number 16, Will Inglis. Number 17, Jack Woodford. Number 19, Steve Lambert. Number 23, Will Dallison. The head coach of the Brighton Bombers, Andrew Dallison. The Toby Raymond. The team manager, Lee Attenborough. And finally, the leadership trio of the Brighton Bombers. Number 5, Ed Pike. Number 11, Jackson Stock. And number 18, Matt Fuss. And whether it's Ed once again or one of the other 2 captains, I'll invite one of them to say a couple of words on behalf of their team. Away you go, Ed.
Oh, you've heard plenty from me already. Look, I don't have much more to say, really. Let's get around it, boys. Come on.
Brighton Bombers are premiers. Congratulations to the Bombers. They do the double in 2024. Thanks so much to everyone who's turned out this afternoon, mate, for a great atmosphere here at Patterson Reserve. What a wonderful 2024. I'm sure we'll see many of you at the Night of Champions night in a month's time.
And we thank Benny Hook as he just wraps up the proceedings out there. Congratulations to Ed Pike, the winner of the President's Medal today for the Brighton Bombers. Brighton Bombers, well, it's going to be rocking down at the Brighton Bomberdome tonight. And for us here on the Australian Lacrosse Network, it's been a privilege again to be able to bring you live and free lacrosse here on the Australian Lacrosse Network. As we thank all of our helpers today, and even the man who made a great toasted sandwich just for me. I love it, Trav. But up on the camera up there, Jaden Penn has been up there all day, done a fantastic job on the camera. We had Pete Tremlett up there a bit earlier when the 18s were on. And the man who gets it done out the back here, Mr. Scotty Gill, did a fantastic job as well. And also, again, thank you to Mr. Ben Hook, who always does a fantastic job with the emceeing at these events. Well, that is lacrosse done for 2024 as far as the State League goes. But keep it on the Australian Lacrosse Network, because sixes are coming at you very soon, and we've still got an under-15 championship to be played here in Adelaide. So lacrosse may have finished for the normal season here, but there's plenty of lacrosse to come on the Australian Lacrosse Network. We thank Henry for being on the mics today as well. Fantastic that he could jump in at the last minute. He's a wealth of knowledge, is Robert Lawson, and we wish him well with the under-20 men's team. On behalf of myself, Tony Watts, it's always a pleasure to be able to bring you live and free lacrosse here on the Australian Lacrosse Network. To my great mate in the sky, mate, until the sticks are swinging, we'll see you the next time we're live and free.